There we go. That should now be working. Would help if I unmuted my mic. Hello, hello. Welcome to session 3 of Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden. Yeah, we're going to make our way out of Bremen, I believe the town name is. I forgot something. I forgot to grab my notes. That'd be a good start. But yeah, we're going to make our way to Brynshende, I believe the end goal destination, with a pit stop on the way. So I think everyone is ready, so I'm going to jump straight into Discord and move over the overlay. So let's get that on the go.
And that's why I think we should kill Johnny Flash off straight away.
Oh, that's an awkward time for me to join. I see how it is.
Well,
Conspiring against Johnny Flash, are we?
We're all friends.
Nothing? I don't know what you're on about. I thought you had Discord muted.
I did. I just happened to unmute at the exact same time.
Oh, yeah, no, I saw that, yeah.
How long were you waiting for that to unmute?
Just turned Max's stream on.
Saying it in his head.
Yeah. He's like, come on, come.
That's why she kills me Flash. And that's why she kills me Flash.
Before I forget, I'm working next Monday evening as well.
Okay.
So can we either do it? Can we maybe do it on the Tuesday again as well?
I'm all right with that if everyone else is.
I'm happy.
Yeah, it's fine for me.
Oh, so annoying. Because I hardly ever know my timetable in advance. And this is the first time I've actually known the rota in advance. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not an issue. Right, so let's get good old Groovy in.
Groovy baby.
And then I end up forgetting anyway.
Oh,
but,
I just mute Groovy, I don't care.
I mean, you don't have to use it, but...
He's pretty good for this kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Even though he gets me demonetized on YouTube, it's worth it. All those 0 pennies I'm getting from YouTube because I don't have enough subs anyway.
Me getting 24p from their website.
I'm getting 24p?
Right. Okay, so...
I'm only getting like 2 pence from Twitch.
Is everyone ready?
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, so... Last time, you all split off looking for bits of information around Bremen, and you caught wind of a few interesting details. So you heard a rumour that there'd been a murder similar to that of Hayden's son in the city of Brynshande, and you'd also heard a rumour from Cora, the barmaid at the Buried Treasures Inn, not the Cora tea leaf from Waterdeep.
No relation to me.
That a local fisherman by the name of Grinsk Barrelbore had been telling tales of a monster in Maedwalden, the lake that banks to the west of the town. You also learn that travellers often don't make it through the tough conditions and perish before making it to town, and there are pyresmen who collect the dead before they can attract wild animals and monsters alike, and burn their bodies at a huge pyre on the banks of the Shagarn River. And that the pyre is extinguished at around 8 p.m. when the temperature starts to drop to its lowest, as the town sacrifice their warmth to appease Ariel in hopes their sacrifice will stop her from destroying the town. Before we left off, Bock had gone to visit Hayden as he was curious about the axe beaks. When arriving, he stepped inside the stables and examined the large birds. He found the smallest of the birds and tested its might by bringing his axe to its neck, which frightened the animal and forced it to defend itself.
It only frightened it, though. It didn't kill it. That's alright.
You frightened it. So it then defended itself and scratched Bock slightly, who then retaliated by swinging his axe and dealing heavy damage.
Oh,
and
okay, heavy damage.
Well, they're not. I mean, the big birds, but they don't really have that much health. Hayden, hearing the commotion, ran to see what the problem was, and after seeing his one of his birds bleeding and blood in the end of Bock's axe, he fled the scene. The rest of you moments later saw Hayden running back towards the stables with a guard after finishing your business at the shop, and you began to chase and arrived at the stable, seeing Hayden point to the inside as the guard began to cautiously approach the door. So, from there, I just bring up. Okay, you should see a map.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, so this doesn't mean there's going to be a battle. Just thought it'd be
Prepping
nice to
my
have.
initiative
Yeah.
roll.
I thought it'd just be nice
My
just to have a
finger
visual.
over
So, so as you run over, you see Hayden pointing towards the door, saying, "In there, in there! You hit my birds!" And
Could I roll a stealth check? I'm gonna
yeah,
hound.
okay, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, lovely.
Oh
My
my
God.
god.
Whoa!
Okay, so
All right.
Good
Um,
He's
hound.
up for
where-
the rat.
Dog bear
whereabouts-
being stealthy.
So my
where-
first rodeo.
whereabouts are you going to hide? Because this is like it's
Alright,
quite
so-
a well lit.
Right.
barn.
So
Oh.
whereas I suppose are there rafters? Can I climb up into the rafters and hide?
There are no rafters, unfortunately.
Okay.
It's
Can I
just,
go? Oh, do you know what? I'm gonna go in here and hide behind these barrels.
Okay, that's fine. All right, so you just ran past
Gone.
the door just
Yeah.
as.
Hide
Just
in plain sight is my
Yeah.
usual stealth matter.
so, just as you hide behind those barrels, the guard comes in and sort of looks around, and he starts to inspect the room. And he doesn't find you. He then sort of looks around and he sees the injured Axebeak, laughs a little bit to himself, and walks back out. And what are you guys doing at this minute? What are you guys doing?
Is it for anyone else? They are unable to see inside. Is that the
It's dynamic.
Intentional?
I think.
Well, you're not inside
Oh.
the.
Okay,
You're not
cool.
inside
I,
the
I
barn,
just
so
I just wanted to make
see
sure I
everything.
wasn't bugging out. So
no,
awesome. That's
you
quite
can't
cool.
see through walls. So
Yes, I can. You never. Johnny Flash is a
How
man of
do
many
you know?
talents.
what was Johnny Flash doing?
Bullshitting.
I'm just gonna see what the commotion is. I'm gonna be like an old wife kind of thing, just trying to snoop around, see what's going on.
Okay, no worries. Well, you hear you see Hayden. He looks a little bit distressed. He
He
doesn't
always
look
looks
like.
distressed, though.
Yeah, I mean, he looks sad most of the time, but like
Poor Hayden.
noticeably stressed.
Oh, is this a different kind of sad?
This is more sort of annoyed than.
Annoyed. Johnny Flash is gonna do the only thing he knows how to please people. I'm gonna shoot pigeons out of my sleeves.
Okay. So, make a performance check.
I hope a party blower sound happens when the pigeons come out.
It says like a sad party plot. It's like a B&M bargain one. You're not even sure if you even get like an actual pop out of it.
Oh wow.
Oh boy. Johnny Flash never ceases to amaze.
Okay, so
Are they like dead pigeons again? They're not
well,
the
no,
fresh
because
ones.
it's an illusion, isn't it? So the pigeons like flutter out of your sleeves, but you seem to be you can't really concentrate on the illusion because the cold is sort of getting to you, and it is quite dark outside as well. Other than the couple of lanterns
This is
that are lighting
not
the
ideal
area,
performing conditions. I agree.
not
I
at
just
all.
like
Not
turn
feeling
to him
great.
and I'm like,
I'm not
this
prepared.
keeps happening to you.
I just can't spontaneously perform. It seems I need to be in the zone. I need at least an hour's worth of prep to get in the zone. Ideal
Don't worry,
conditions,
we'll
well lit
get stage
rooms,
fright,
and
don't
no one here has money anyway. I mean, it doesn't matter anyway, right?
true, but
I mean, get off my
I mean,
case, go.
these pigeons are like decidedly more pathetic than normal.
Well,
Johnny Flash will sulk.
Sorry, Han.
the pigeons have just flown past Hayden's head and just crashed into the window and just dissipated. So he's noticed
Birds
them.
just flying to walls.
And Hayden turns around and sort of walks over towards you while the guard's still sort of inspecting inside the barn. And Hayden says, "Hey, your friend, he hit my bird." And he's just
It
sort
appears
of
your building
speaking
hit
at
my
you as a
birds.
group. What? Oh, they were your birds? Well, they disappeared.
Ta-da!
He's just like really confused and sort of a little bit panicked. You can tell that he's quite upset by what Buck did, and he just says, "You're still in there. Can you please get him out?" And he just sort of points towards the barn.
Are there any other exits for the barn?
There are no other exits. There's
Like
one.
no window or anything.
There are windows, but they don't open. So you've got a window here and here. They don't open. They are like fixed.
Oh no.
The whole point of
Oh.
this barn is to keep the heat in as much as possible
Right. Okay.
for the birds. So
Does anyone have any meat on them they can coerce them out? That's the only thing I know Buck likes at this point in time. Like a stray cat, you just go, "Here, Bucky." I don't know what you would say. Buck, 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 buck. I don't know.
Bucky Wucky.
Bucky, Bucky. You want some out? Whatever you eat. Not
I've
meat,
only-
preferably.
I mean, we picked up a bunch of rations. We could use part of his rations to bait him out.
Yeah, I've only got rations.
Ah.
Okay,
I hope
I'm
I hope
going to
you
agree
realise
and
he's
I'm
got
going to go
3
in.
big fish on him.
Yeah, I've got plenty of food.
You're set up for a fucking lockdown,
I've
aren't
got
you?
those 3 huge fish and my own rations.
At this point, the guard comes out and says to Hayden, "Look, there's no one in there, and your bird's just got a little scratch on it. Well, you're wasting my time." And Hayden sort of looks at it and just says, "But he hit my bird." And the guard just like looks at him like a bit weird, like, "I get paid to protect the people of this town, not your birds. So, unless there is someone in there attacking your birds, because what you told me is someone is in there killing your birds, which they all look alive to me, I'm going to get going. There's no one in there, and I've got better things to do." And the guard just sort of storms off, pushing past you guys, and he's sort of gone. And sorry, go on.
I was going to say, should we head in there now and try coerce Buck out?
Is Buck even in there? Did you not hear the guard? He just said no one's in there.
I think I'm an animal.
I mean, he could be hiding from the guard. So,
We don't know you very well, though.
You
me,
reckon
you
he's
don't know
feral?
Buck very well.
I'm a man, not an animal.
Yeah, sure. Let's head in.
And do you still want to have a look around?
Oh, that dynamic lighting. Oh,
Yeah, it's
I'm
cool.
going to head to the door and I'm going to shout through the door and just be like, "Buck, are you in here, lad?"
Well, that's cool.
I'm not going to respond.
We'll step in and see if we can spot him. Buck, the guard's gone. It's time to get a shift on. Are you in here?
Alright, I'm gonna come out. Where are you guys? This dynamic light's making it hard to see anything. There you are.
You have to wander around finding us.
You can't see round corners.
Any luck, Nevar? Do you see him? Is he in there?
Yeah, he's right there.
He's in the middle of the room. I zoomed in so much I didn't realise there was another like half to this room.
These axe beaks are fucking massive. Anyway,
They are really, really big.
15 yards
I'm gonna
wide.
go
Huge.
over. I'm gonna go over to the sick one, the one I hit. Where is it? Which one is it?
It's this
Gotta
one
go
here.
degray it.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to it, and I'm gonna pet it, and I'm gonna check its wounds.
Okay, make a medicine check.
Okay.
If
Yeah,
if you
that'll
roll the
do
one
it.
there, does he just stick his finger in there?
You,
Like, is he near death, or can he survive this? Do I know?
he's not near death. He's got quite a big gash sort of on its chest. Bear in mind, even though this is the smallest of the axe beaks in here, it is still very, very big. It stands nearly 8 feet tall. They are massive.
Okay.
Uh,
All right then. I'm gonna try and just comfort it. We're like very brave and very strong. This one.
Okay, so make an animal handling check for me, please.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
Start wielding it by the
Round
ankles.
2. Fight.
Oh.
Now at this point, it's the axe beak's fault.
The axe beak, the axe beak is quite scared and it backs into the corner.
Okay, I'll I'll respect this. I'll walk out. We're even, so I'll walk back out.
Okay. Right. Okay. So, Hayden's gonna walk in. What are you three doing? Are you staying out there?
I was just going to talk to Hayden, and I want to check with him that
Okay.
his axe beaks are still okay for us to go and find this murderer.
Well, Hayden doesn't really. He basically tells you that he doesn't know what he's at because he hasn't actually been in since he ran to get the guard. He just saw blood on the end of Bock's axe, and his axe beak that's clearly injured. So that's what he saw, and then he sort of left to get the guard because he's not really equipped to fight. But in terms of going to find his son's killer, that is more important to him than any of his birds, which is what he explains to you.
Okay, cool.
So Hayden walks in and sees Bock standing there. He sort of walks in while you're trying to comfort the bird. And he sort of looks at you and says, sort of looks around and sees all these birds are all right, and just looks at you and says, "Why did you do that?"
And excuse me. I sort of turn to him and I say, "This one was the smallest and probably the weakest. I had to test to see if it was strong enough to travel with. It's done well. I will take this one."
Make a persuasion check.
Cool. Okay. -1.
Oh, you have a nice one. Oh, average ish.
He just he sort of looks at you like just says, "You didn't have to hit it with your axe. You could have just asked." So he just sort of shakes his head at this point, and he's like, and sort of turns to you all. Are you all inside the barn now?
I'm peeking
Yeah,
through the
I
door.
am.
I'm still nervous.
I think Dudley had to go to
Yeah.
for a phone
Have
call,
you-
so we'll just say that goes as in here as well. And
Do you mind shifting, Adriel? I can't get past you through this door.
you actually
Wow.
blocking. I'll bring you in. Don't worry about it.
What? I'm teleported. What magic is this?
He sort of looks at you all and says, "Look, I don't know what's going on here, but finding my son's killer is more important than any of these birds.
What?
Please don't do that again."
Hang on. After all that, he doesn't even care.
Well, he's not actually looking at you.
Okay.
He's looking at everyone else.
Yeah, I ain't talking to you.
You're walking.
I'm just gonna say, I'll take this axe beak and I will find your son's murderer. Okay.
He just sort of looks at you and then looks back at the others.
I'm going to reinforce the point. I'm going to be like, we will find him. You know, you've been good to us here, and we'll do what we can.
I appreciate that. I just don't appreciate this one hitting my birds.
The bird will be stronger because of it.
He sort of looks at the wound on its on its chest.
It'll be
Like-
stronger because of it.
Might die in a
He's-
frozen tundra now because of this
It'll be
wound.
fine. It'll be stronger.
Yeah. I'm going to cast healing word on the bird.
So
Okay.
Oh my god, you're gonna make the
healing
bard
word,
use his
just
healing
a
spell?
word.
Just roll for that.
Did I hear bird is the
Six.
word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He takes 6 points of healing.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's okay. 17 out of 19 health isn't too bad. No, he's looking a lot better.
That's good. I'm
The
gonna
wound
pat
sort
it
of
again.
closes up mostly. Now it's just like a little bit of a scratch.
I'm gonna pat it again with my 10-foot fucking arm length.
Spaghetti
Um,
arms.
now that the axe beak is sort of feeling a little bit better, and it's not in pain anymore, for the most part, it seems a little bit more friendly towards you, but still quite cautious.
Okay.
So, with that, what do you guys want to do at this point?
I'm gonna approach one of the axe beaks. Which one do I want? I'm gonna walk around and
Okay.
see which one I like the look of.
I'll take the little one. Smallest one for the biggest man. Actually, I'm not even that big. Ghost is bigger than me. I'll take the smallest one.
Yeah.
We've
Well, like I
fought
said,
big
it's
now.
still a very, very big animal. They are absolutely
Yeah.
massive.
I'm gonna go in with this one and
I'm gonna
and-
name him Buckbeak.
Bokbeak, and put my hand out and see if he comes to me. See if
Roll animal
me.
handling check.
Okay.
So you put your hand out and it immediately pushes its cheek into your hand and sort of like a bit like a cat does, when it's trying to like force you into petting it.
Yeah.
So it sort of does that and then it ruffles its feathers. It seems to take quite a big liking to you.
Is that
Awesome.
Alice getting buck-beak then?
Yeah, everyone gets Buckbeak.
I'm gonna go for this one and call it Axe Buck.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. So, at this point, as you're all choosing your axe beaks,
Mine's a chocobok.
Oh,
Chocobark, yeah, it's a good one as well. You did this to yourself, Doug. So, yeah, you all sort of pick your axe beaks. They all look quite similar. Mostly mostly the same size, other than Box, which is slightly smaller. Not much smaller though.
Way small. It's tiny.
Okay, the one
Oh.
that Bok rides
like a
is
little
about the size of a
Shetland.
chicken.
It's a Shetland axe beak.
And
Can that
so
one be technically yours then, Adelaide?
No, I want the biggest one.
Okay. The angriest look that Johnny flashed when he says that. Don't understand. We bonded. It's my axe peak.
You bond by blood. So is that a bugbear thing you guys do?
I draw my axe and look at him.
Oh, I sincerely apologise. Please don't hurt me.
Want to bond?
so
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Hayden at this point just sort of says to you all, except does not look at Bok. He sort of thanks you and says, please sort of pick an axe beak and sort of take it for your travels, and sort of explains that it should make it easier. Then he starts sort of going round and opening all the doors once you've picked them. And he sort of it's the way that it's sort of like a barn, but like the full front door opens up and sort of folds around, just sort of to save on space, and just so the axe beaks can get out. And yeah, you all now have axe beaks. You can probably add those to. Would you add them to your inventory? I'm not
I don't
sure.
think we do. I think they are like companions, so we
Yeah.
just-
Carry
they
it
sort of
around in my
exist around
bag.
us.
Yeah,
And we,
yeah.
we leave them in places like a stable.
Go on to extras.
Well, you all now have
Um,
axe beaks anyway.
Ah, okay.
Oh, there's actual axe beak in. You can actually add it as an item.
Yeah, you can add an axe beak mount. That's useful in
My
extras.
God,
Nice
Oh,
one
that's
wow.
so
for
cool.
Rich.
Holy shit, they're worth 50 gold pieces usually.
Nice one for writing this into D&D Beyond Rich.
Don't
Worries
sell
not
them.
anytime.
So,
You can customize it as well and give it a name.
oh, I need to take 2 hit points off mine as well.
That's so cool.
So while you're sort of looking at them and sort of getting to know them a little bit, and after Hayden's let them out, he explains to you that they are not invincible.
This one is.
So the axe beak has, well, it's missing 2 hit points. So so Hayden explains to you that the axe beaks can't be pushed too hard, especially in the snow. They are quite quick. It'll probably get you to Bryn Shander in about 40 minutes. But if you push it at its max speed, it's after an hour, it's going to start getting quite tired and it's going to need a rest if you push it that far.
Okay.
Normally, you can probably get about half a day's travel out of it without it needing a rest at normal speed. But they will travel a little faster than you, and obviously make your journey a little bit more comfortable. So he just explains on how to look after them. They obviously need to eat and things like that, just like you do. So make sure you add that to your expenses as well, because they eat a lot.
How much? What do they eat?
They eat a number of things like fish, meat, hay, but they are herbivores, so they can eat pretty much whatever you eat.
What?
But
They are
Herbivore?
herbivores, but they eat fish and
they're omnivores.
Omnivores.
Sorry.
Thank you.
I
Okay.
offer some of my. I'm gonna rip the head off one of my 3 fish and feed it to
So I'm
Buckbeak.
gonna rip the head off the
I'm gonna rip the head off
axe
Buckbeak and eat it.
So
I'm gonna feed Buckbeak one of the fish heads.
yeah, okay. Roll another animal handling check, but with advantage
Oh,
because
thank
you're
you.
offering it food.
Well, I can't see that roll.
It's
Are you
warming up to you. It's warming
Wait.
up to you.
It didn't work.
Oh, I did it. Just
Roll
do the
one
same
more
one
time.
twice.
Yeah, it gave me the same result.
Yeah, that'll be fine. 10 will be
Yeah.
fine. That's exactly what you would have needed for it to eat it out of your hand. So Yeah, as you sort of lift the fish head up towards it, it sort of grabs hold of it. When it opens its mouth, it's not like a bird that you've seen before. So it doesn't open its like the top bit of its beak where it sort of curls around like an axe. It's not like a normal mouth. It actually opens up in the middle, more like a reptile, if you will.
Yeah, I get it.
So it opens its mouth and takes the fish from you and throws its head back and swallows it whole. And then it just sort of like moves closer to you as it feels more comfortable.
Penguin's mouth. They're fucking weird, man.
Well, it sort of is. You know how it's like split in the middle instead of
Yeah.
like a thinner part at the bottom and a thicker part at the top, like normal birds. It does it's in the middle, so it is sort of like a penguin.
So
More like
what? Sorry, Rich. Carry on.
I was saying more like the inside of a penguin's beak. It's got
Yeah.
like loads of weird shit going on. That's what I was getting at.
Well, it doesn't have any teeth.
So it's not like a pelican.
No, it's not
Because
like
that's
a pelican.
they're fucking awesome.
Just a
Yes.
tiny pair of lips on the very tip of the.
I don't like that.
Extremely cursed.
I don't like that. No, thank you.
Little past axe beak lips. It's like.
They are ready with
reminds me of something.
saddles already.
When you-
Okay.
So you can attach like bags and stuff to the back of it.
Awesome.
They can carry, I believe, it is.
Just while this is being explained, what time is it at this point?
So at this point, it's
Still morning,
probably
isn't it? Right.
it's sort of late. It's sort of early afternoon, late
okay.
morning. So you're looking really at about sort of half 12ish. But it can carry 420 pounds. So because we are using encumbrance, so
I should probably get that on.
you can add some stuff to your axe beak and it'll help you carry some stuff.
Oops.
Huh?
I didn't turn encumbrance on my character sheet.
Oh.
I'm gonna turn that on.
It's all right.
Oh, I did. No, it is on. Never mind.
Right. So at this point, Hayden he's obviously thanked you. He's explained how to use the axe beaks, and he's opened the doors and sort of ready to go. So yeah, you guys can sort of do whatever you want now. The afternoon is yours.
Okay. So I'm going to speak up and I'll say, we should head out now while it's still light and find where his son was killed, and track the murderer from there.
I completely agree. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Are we
agree with
going
the
to
big guy.
Targos? Are we going to Targos first, or are we going straight to Brinchanda?
The cave's halfway, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, the cave's like on the way, isn't it?
Cave's on the
Good.
way.
We'll go to the cave. Find who killed his son.
Okay.
Sounds like a good idea.
Right. So as you leave, so you're heading to the cave first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So let me just find the map.
I was
Do
going
the
to
rest
say,
of us need to
let's
do
have a
animal
look at the
handling
map.
at all? Or are we all good with Edriel's guidance?
Do we not have that thing in the water?
The monster in the lake.
Yeah.
We haven't really
I think-
investigated it, to be fair.
So
I
I
don't-
was thinking, a person. If we're talking in character, I'll just say, I thought we'd do this. We'd sort out Hayden's problem, and then when we come back here to let him know what's happened, then that's when we could maybe think about looking at this lake problem.
This is why you're the brains of our travelling group.
I just look
Performance
at you
group, I would say.
smugly.
I'm just a shrug. I don't know anything about this lake issue. I wasn't there for that. So
Oh,
I don't.
of course, Bok, you weren't there. Apparently there's a monster that hides in the lake that's scaring all the fishermen away.
Again, I'm, I'm just gonna shrug. I wasn't expecting an explanation, and even in character, I don't think Bok was expecting an explanation either. So he doesn't care. He's just gonna shrug and like, okay, whatever.
I think Bok. I think
Johnny's
Bok's
just
just
trying to
coming
get on
along
a
for
good
the
side.
ride.
he's definitely not scared of Bok.
All right, I'm gonna climb on Buckbeak then. I'm gonna mount Buckbeak, and I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna
Yeah, man.
walk 'em out, see if I can handle it, get my bearings, and then I believe it was southwest between
East.
Bremen and Argos.
Ye-
East,
Southeast.
southeast.
We have the
southeast.
map up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So
I was looking at D&D Beyond. Okay.
Do
Map
we
is
need to
right
do
there.
animal handling? Do we need to do animal handling as well, or are we all good? Can we just mount these things?
no, that I think so. The time while we'll say just to sort of make things a little bit easier,
Oh, thank
because
God.
it's going to
Okay.
get a little bit awkward if like someone rolls a natural one on animal handling and everyone else passes. One person's going to be running behind while.
I'm sure Adalami has room in the back of his if I fail.
So we'll just say we'll say that everyone's sort of got to know
Awesome.
their birds in the sort of 15 minutes while Hayden has sort of gone through everything. So the cave was it was south west of
Was
Brennan.
it? Okay,
Yeah,
I
sort of
knew it.
between- Yeah, it was sort of
on the road, and you'll definitely see it.
Maybe
southwest
it's
of Brennan.
it's the western. It's to the west, whilst following the road, and we'll see it following. So maybe it's just south from the entire bearings of it. I don't know how to read a map.
Well, it's just
So lost right
off the
now.
road. So yeah, it was explained that it was southwest and just off the road, and you couldn't really miss it.
Okay.
So is that where you're heading towards the cave?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I think I want to do that at least, whether or not everyone else wants to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go.
I'm in for that.
Cool.
I don't want to
Okay.
be left alone in the tundra. I'll definitely go with you guys.
Right. So you so as you're sort of getting onto the axe beaks and everything, it's a little bit strange at first. Adolamin,
Alarming?
Adalamin,
Hey,
that's the one. Honestly, I'm going to struggle through that through the whole campaign, I promise. Adalamin, you sort of struggle sort of getting up because it is absolutely massive and you're quite short. Also Var as well, you're quite heavy. But luckily, there were ropes tied sort of at the side of the axe beak so you can sort of hoist yourself up. So as you sort of travel down the road, it takes you about 5 or 10 minutes traveling at full speed. How fast do you want to go? So they've got two speeds. They've got normal pace, which they can travel around. I would say maybe 3 miles an hour, or they double that at max pace at 6 miles an hour when they're galloping. So it's up to you how fast you want to travel.
I'd say there's no need to rush and tire the birds out, is there?
I think normal
Yeah,
pace
agree.
because we are sort of tracking, like we don't know where we're going, so
Yeah,
why would we?
okay.
be
Also,
We're up
riding
in,
these are
like, the
very
ride,
new to us as well.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, so at normal speed, it's going to take you about 20 to 30 minutes to get to the area where the cave is. What is the marching order, please?
I suppose I'll be out in front.
Okay, so
Go behind them.
okay,
I'll go behind that.
okay. We'll say
I'll
that
be
goes
behind
as
that. I'll be
behind you.
next then. Oh,
yeah,
damn.
I'll bring up the rear.
But goes on the back.
Yeah,
I'll
Don't
be
want
at
to
the back
squish
with
his
Goes
to
on.
die.
To
Okay,
be fair,
Goes on the
Gozer
back.
does seem like the type who would keep watch on the rear just in case.
Right, so goes are at the back. Add Alarm in and Johnny. Okay, that's fine. Right. So as you're traveling down the road, you can just see the road. The snow has sort of covered most of it, but during the day when it's twilight, it sort of like dissipates a little bit. At the moment, it's not snowing. The weather is not too bad, but it is still kind of dark. So, will everyone make a perception check, please, for me? See if we can find the cave.
Standard all round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
mediocre.
No, the average
Yeah.
the average is pretty good.
Spectacularly mediocre.
Yeah, no, the average is all right. The average is about, I would say, probably around 13. So yeah, that's absolutely fine. So you're sort of looking around, and you do sort of see, sort of to the north, the entrance to a cave. What are you doing?
Towards the cave.
Yeah, let's approach the cave.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you approach the cave, it all looks pretty normal. It just looks like a bog standard cave from the outside. There's nothing really sort of going on. It's been it has been like maybe a week or so since Hayden's son had died. Actually, no, it was longer, 2 weeks. It's about 2 weeks since he died. So, there are no tracks on the outside of the cave or anything that might lead you towards anywhere. Are you going in?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
heading.
Oh yeah, it's going.
Do we need
Okay.
to tie the out speaks outside, I'm guessing, then? Or keep them inside? Can they fit in the cave?
I don't. Can't we tie them anywhere?
Yeah, just put a
There are
stake in the ground and tie it to it or something.
There are a few trees around.
Okay. Yeah.
I am to
Tie
trees.
it to a tree.
Okay.
Tie it to the tree.
So, are you all going inside the cave?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Is it
Okay.
dark? Do we need some torches lit?
It is quite dark. I mean, it's already dark outside, so you can assume that anywhere that you go, any caves or anything you enter is going to be dark. Has anyone got a torch?
Mm,
I've got a candle.
It's not going to.
You've got a torch.
That's
I've got one.
I have 10 torches.
I have 0.
I have 10 torches and a tinderbox.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. I would say you only need one torch for this.
All right, I'll use one. I'll light one of my torches.
Okay.
Do
So
you want me to hold it? I don't really need my hands.
Not yet.
Being a
I'm gonna keep hold of it for now.
skilled practitioner of the Arcana like I am,
I'm gonna keep hold of it for now. As, and then
Okay.
like if things go to shit, I'll either throw it on the floor, or throw it in your direction, and
Oh,
hopefully
don't throw it in
set
my
you
direction.
ablaze.
No, don't throw it in my direction. No. No.
So you light the
Hat
torch.
catches fire.
Adalami tried to do a performance with that before. No, never again.
You light the torch, and sort of inside the cave, it looks like quite a normal cave. You notice that it's a little bit warmer in here than it is outside. The stonework seems to sort of retain a little bit of the heat, and obviously there's no wind or anything in here, so it is a little bit warmer. In the center, you see the remains of a long gone out fire, and on the floor you do see like a small pool of dried blood. Towards the back, you see a sort of small opening. What do you do?
I'm gonna head towards the opening.
Okay.
I
So
guess we're all kind of staying quite close together because we relying on the torchlight, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Let's all head in together then, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. The opening is quite small. I'm going to say that Bok and Goza are not going to be able to fit in there. They are a little bit too big, especially Goza, considering he's what was it, 8 feet tall or 7 feet
He's
tall?
over 7 feet.
Yeah, massive. So yeah,
Wearing plate as well.
wearing plate armor. Yeah, he's definitely not going in. As you head in, we'll say that those with dark vision, it doesn't go too far back. It sort of looks to be an old. From what you can see, there's like bits of there's like some bones on the floor and things like that. Inside it, it's sort of looks to be the old lair of a large animal.
If we do we see anything else that might hint as to like when the animal was last there?
Make an investigation check. It's hard to say. I mean, the bones haven't really got any meat on them, and you can see like a small sort of den area where it sort of used to sleep. But it does look like it's not been back for a long time. But it's hard to say how long exactly.
Gonna turn to the other lot that came in with me. Which like, any of you see anything in here?
I also have dark vision, so I'm just gonna say I can see all those bones and stuff. Should we like look a bit closer? I don't know. It's a bit grim. Not
There's
very
no
nice in here.
smell. There's no smell of like death in here either.
Okay.
That's another thing that you notice. Like it doesn't smell like anything has been killed in here. So anything that's been eaten, and the bones, it was a long time ago. But the bones are humanoid.
Can we tell whether they're actually humans or animals?
Make them. They are humanoid bones. But from what you can see, there's maybe like 2 or 3 people. The bones have been scattered all over the place.
Okay.
I'm just going to point out whatever whatever lives in here is big enough to eat people. I'm just saying.
It's big enough to eat people, but it's also small enough to get in here. So it can't be as big as Block or Gozo.
That's a good point. Is there any other? Can we see any other like ways in or out? I mean, I can't see anything, to be honest. I don't have dark vision.
Yeah, you can't see anything. You are absolutely blind in the back of here.
Can me or Alice see any other ways in or out of this area?
Not really. I tell you what, make an investigation check on the hole.
Alice, do you want to try this time?
Yeah, sure. Thanks.
You sort of inspect the hole a little bit closely. You can see Bok and Goz are just sort of stood there with their arms folded. They're not really saying anything to each other or even looking at each other. The hole itself, you can see, has got some scratches around it. So whatever did live in here did have to sort of like force itself. You get the impression that maybe the thing that was living here, maybe outgrew it.
Okay. I'm gonna like relay that information to the others then as well.
Okay.
I guess we're done in this hole, and if there's nothing else to see up front.
I guess so. But we didn't really get very far.
Well, I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say, should we carry on to the town and ask if they've heard anything about it there?
Have we not gone the opposite way to the town?
No, so the
We were heading
cave
towards
is
it.
between. Yeah, the cave
We
is
were heading
sort of-
towards it. It's just off it.
I thought you said we went southwest instead of southeast. Though.
So it's southwest off the
Off the road.
off the road. So I don't know how to ping. How do you ping? It's like
Cave is
kind of
right
there.
there.
No,
Uh,
sorry, yeah. I think it was over here.
Yeah, like southwest off the path. So
I mean,
there-ish.
we could carry on to the sounds, find out, or he did say that the murders only happen when people light fires at night, so we could potentially camp out in the cave tonight.
That's true. We could try that. I don't know.
I mean, it's kind of risky, but if it's
Yeah,
gonna work, it's gonna work. I mean, we've got these two here, and I'm gonna point back to Bok and Gozo.
What time of day are we on, James? Sorry.
at the minute it's probably about maybe 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Maybe head to the town and decide to camp here tonight instead or something. I don't know.
It depends how far it is from this cave to Targos. Unless you
I
want to
think
go
it's
back
like-
to Bremen.
You're about halfway.
Oh, so it's another
Yeah.
half an hour then.
yeah, it's not far
We can do that.
from the map.
Alright, I know I'm kind of metagaming there, but
No, it's fine. I mean, the information's already sort of
Yeah.
been given to you, so I'm just sort of
Yeah, it's
reminding you,
fine.
so it's fine. Okay, so are you leaving the cave?
Can we just do one more pass over, like where we saw the blood and stuff like that? Just have
I
a
can
look out
actually
around
do
there.
some investigating now since I'm back. Sorry about that. There was a bit of a panic moment. I thought we lost a very important USB drive.
so is is this like this chat been shared with me and Goza, or is it just between you guys?
I'm gonna
That's just between them. In fact,
Okay.
what's your perception? Passive perception. Your passive perception is
A 10.
You didn't hear anything.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll come out of there. When I come out of the hole, I'm just gonna be like, "There's nothing but just bones in there. Not much of
Bones, you say?
interest."
Pretty much, yeah.
Didn't
Okay,
Johnny
so
say he wanted to do a quick investigation? Or
Yeah.
Are we leaving?
Johnny?
Oh, Johnny boy, Johnny.
you're right. Jenny, stop. Well, let's assume that he's just found the same information you did, if he's not here.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I don't think you'll find much more.
yeah, I mean, you went from your investigation. You found that the cave was, long abandoned by some sort of animal. It's sort of started staying there and then got a little bit too big, and sort of moved on.
Yeah.
The main chamber where the bloodstain is, it's sort of just the scene of the crime. It's been far too long for any evidence to sort of have stayed.
Yeah.
It's been a couple of weeks.
Let's head off to Targos then.
Targos.
Yeah. Want to? You can ask some of the townspeople some questions as well. See if they've heard about the goings on as well.
Hopefully they've heard rumours of strange beings that stab people with ice knives. You never know.
Quite likely.
Wait, is this a common occurrence in Icewind Dale? Is that what you're saying, Adriel?
I'm saying it seems like it might be.
Oh god, I don't want to be here.
I mean, none of us want to be here. I can't speak for the others actually, but I know.
Not only is it cold, we could get stabbed by ice knives.
Or eaten.
I,
Or just die of the cold.
Maybe
we
I
might get a
can.
good story out of it.
I
So,
mean, he's gonna go
we
like
could
pale
try and
faced,
melt the
colours
ice
just
knife.
draining. Like he's gonna suddenly realise the situation he's in.
We can try and melt the ice knife.
Oh,
Anyway,
we're going to die.
let's get going. Stop catastrophizing.
Okay,
yeah,
so
let's get moving.
as you exit the cave, the first thing you notice is your axe beaks are gone.
Fucking hell.
What the fuck?
I even
Told
thought
you.
maybe someone
Told
should
you
stay
we're
with the
all
axe
going to
beaks.
die.
Fuck. Okay, is there any like obvious like prints or anything of which direction it could have went in?
Make an investigation check for me,
Oh,
please.
can I help out with this? I actually am very good at this.
Okay,
Yeah,
you
either
take
make
over.
separate ones or do it with advantage. One can do
Would
it with
passive
advantage.
investigation work for this? Because I have a 15 in passive investigation.
No, no,
I never,
because it's
I
not
never
a
knew that was an
passive
actual
thing.
stat. Yeah, I never knew
Yeah,
that
it's
was an
not
actual thing
something-
before. To be fair,
Yeah, it's not something that you're doing passively. It's
That's okay.
Oh, I'll have a go as well then, I suppose. Sweet.
it was a team effort. A team effort.
What do
Okay.
your bugbear eyes see?
Nothing.
No.
What does your bugbear eye see, Bok?
so
Shrug.
Bok, you see nothing. Absolutely
no.
nothing. You're
I see through
you
the
don't really.
tears.
Yeah.
Bok!
Bok beak has gone, and yeah,
This
you just sort
way,
of right. So
Am I supposed to take Axius the Fabulous out my inventory now? Then is he gone?
is what gone?
Just wait until the
Can I
end of
take it?
the
I
session.
named mine Axius the Fabulous.
Oh, is that what your axe beak was called? Right. So Johnny, you, as you're sort of looking around, you're looking around at the trees, and you see that the rope that was used to tie the axe beaks has been cut with something quite sharp. You can't see any tracks. It looks like if there were any, they've been actively covered up. So somebody's actually taken a little bit of time to try and cover the tracks up. You can see that the snow looks sort of disturbed in places, but mixing it up with your own footprints and things, it's hard to. It's quite difficult to sort of see which way the axe beaks could have been taken. But can everyone make a perception check for me, please?
Come on, guys. Big rolls.
Deception.
Oh. Oh.
What do my elf eyes see?
Your elf eyes, looking around the outside while Johnny is sort of looking at the trees. Your elf
I'm
eyes
just fuming at the crime scene.
see a trap that had been previously set off under the disturbed snow.
Mate. Okay, I'm gonna point it out and head over to it. And can I like investigate it? Or is there anything in the trap, etc., etc.?
The trap's been disarmed already. It looks like it's been disarmed a short while ago. But Var, while all this is going on, you're sort of keeping an eye, sort of looking around the trees and things. You notice a humanoid figure sort of standing in the trees.
Okay. How far are we talking here?
Right, so let's get you a visual.
Oh, a visual. Oh.
Yes.
Let's give you a visual when I can. Come on. Go. Okay.
Oh.
So you've come out of the cave, which is here. You have seen a figure
Oh, whoops.
in this direction here.
Okay. Oh, wait, those two things then.
The left one. No,
Yeah,
the right
ar-
one. Yeah, that
about
one.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I'm just gonna like try not make it obvious that I've seen the guy. Turn around to Gozo and Bok, seeing as they're the two closest to me.
hmm
And I'm just gonna say to him, if you look northwest, I think I see a guy in the tree line. Don't
What?
Bok is like the worst person to mention that to, I'd imagine, right? Fucking charge towards them.
Going.
Gozor has just sort of like looked at you to acknowledge it, and he's sort of looking around again. Buck, what are you doing?
I push a bar out aside gently. I'm not that aggressive.
Okay.
I'm heading in that direction.
Okay.
Going over there.
Hold on. I'm just gonna
Bok,
roll.
where are you
Stealthily.
going?
Where am I
Oh,
dice?
I'm not.
You do stealthily, okay.
I could do a stealth.
Oh, do you? Well, I mean,
I
you're
don't
in
know if I
the.
want to stealth. I'm
you're in
angry.
the
I'm not
open.
going to stealth. I'm going. It's
Yeah,
fine.
to be honest, you're in the open anyway, and
Yeah. Okay.
Bok, where are you going?
I'm
okay,
just
that is a
angry,
natural 6.
stompy
So
going over.
okay, are you?
Punish.
Can you move your tokens, or do I need to?
Yeah, I can move
Oh,
it.
you can. Okay,
Going
cool.
over.
Okay. I'll make it there. Another natural 6. Okay. Whoever is in those trees cannot see you.
Okay,
Does
I'm gonna.
not notice.
Can I see them? Wait, can I see them?
Make a perception check.
Dead eye staring him in the face 5 feet away.
And I'll do that. Oh my god.
Oh my god. I have to play an animation. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Do I have these ready?
All right. So
My fucking lights set on
Right.
Laser
you can
vision.
see.
there. Where's fucking public? Okay.
Welcome back, Dudley. Just before we'll just quickly catch Dudley up.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah.
Right. So just to be, we've left Bremen on your brand new axe beaks, and they've quickly investigated the cave that Hayden's son was killed in. They didn't really find anything in there, and on the way out, it looks like your axe beaks have been taken, and Bok has just spotted a man in the bushes who I'm assuming he suspects is responsible for the missing axe beaks.
Oh, why did you say I assume?
Why?
It's another cold-blooded murder. Oh, it's Hayden.
So, okay.
No, it's fine. Okay.
You've spotted him. He does not see you.
All right. So
What
are
the
these?
fuck?
It's just one guy.
At the minute, you can only see one of them.
Can I see or hear the axe beaks?
Make a perception check.
I just rolled a nat 20 perception check.
Yeah, but you're looking for something different this time.
Oh no!
17 though.
That's pretty good. You can sort of hear some rustling in the trees, sort of to the east. So over sort of around here, you can sort of hear like movement and things from something big or multiple of things that are probably big.
Okay. You're right, he is labeled.
Oh, can you guys see the name?
I checked his badge.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. I didn't realise
That
you
was
could
the
see
nat
the badge.
20.
It could be his name.
Zoomed
Yeah,
in
I
on,
mean-
on his little badge on his cloak.
Could
Bandit!
just be called Bandit Johnson or something.
Bandit
I
Johnson.
didn't realise you could see the names, but
Oh my
fair enough.
God.
Hello, I'm Jeff Bandit.
Well, now you know.
Good
Now you
guy.
know he's a bandit. So
All right,
I'll
I
check
character-
this
want
out next session.
Pete's envoy, Bandit Johnson.
It's Jeff Bandit. He's a good guy.
Jeff
One of the good
Bandit,
guys.
Yeah. Detective Inspector Bandit.
Can I sneak up and surprise attack him?
Yeah, you can.
Yes. Does a lot of damage.
But
if anyone was
you're
wondering.
not a rogue though.
Yeah, I know. I have the ability surprise attack.
Oh, do
That's
you?
bugbear.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Go for
But
it.
it's a
Oh my
ratio.
god, you do?
Cool.
Yeah. So
God,
once
what the
per
fuck?
Rogue
combat,
barbarian.
if you surprise a creature and hit it with an attack on your first turn in combat, the attack deals an additional 2d6.
That's
My
insane.
god.
Go
Actually,
ahead.
You do it
sneak
once.
attack?
Right,
God
you
damn
can only
it.
do it. You can only do it once per combat, and it has to be in the first turn. This is why I always want to sneak into combat. Well, I try. I think about
Sneaky
doing
barbarian.
it. Well, yeah, because what bugbears are. It's this idea of just being hidden in plain sight. They're weirdly stealthy, big gorilla goblins.
I see.
right,
I
so,
generally
yeah,
don't have
do
much
I-
knowledge of them, so.
Do I need to make a stealth check here, or am I just going?
No, you've already his perception. Well, he rolled a natural 6, so it's not.
All right,
he's not
so
seeing you.
I just need to roll to hit then.
Yeah,
I'm swinging in.
sneaky bugbear. 17.
And I'm gonna.
Is that with
sneak-
your modifiers as well?
Yeah, that was a normal roll. That was a 2 hit. That wasn't damage.
Okay, right.
The
Well,
damage is gonna be this. Oh,
I
that's
mean, it
shit.
definitely hits.
Plus, I'm just gonna roll 2d6 on thingy.
Nice.
Plus additional 5 damage, 9 damage.
Plus an additional 5 damage.
So I did 9 damage. That should have been way
Okay.
more.
So, almost out of nowhere, this axe blade just comes and swings round through the trees, and you guys, all you hear is tss, 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 like the sound of like chopping wood, like you're taking bits of branches with you, but it doesn't slow down your trajectory, and you hit this guy square in the side, and he is bleeding heavily bleeding as he takes 9 points
I'm
of
gonna
damage.
Scream at him. Where is my axe back?
You're just becoming Batman slowly, aren't you?
Yeah. It's
He-
easier on the throat.
He screams in pain, and 2 other bandits come out of the trees.
How surprised are they?
Everyone needs to roll initiative.
Right.
Bandits still are Bokobos.
Bali.
Time to test out that lovely
I
encounter
see a
builder.
natural 1.
Yep.
I thought my roll was bad.
Right, so encounter
Holy shit,
builder.
is that an actual nat 1? Oh, I need an
Yep.
animation for you. Let's have a look.
Wah,
Let's go
wah.
have a look at all those chickens, I think.
Okay, summary. My encounters, here we go.
Bali, stop it.
Okay, so Adalamin, what was your initiative?
5, which was a natural 1.
Nice.
Just to point that out.
By the way,
Well-
I did say this typed it at the end of last week's session.
Yeah.
that I had given
Vigilant.
Dudley my passive thing. I'd given Dudley this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
he gets
fine.
advantage, doesn't he?
Oh,
So yeah. Then I insult you to as an action you give on creature included.
Dud gets to reroll his
That's
initiative or something.
cool. Yeah. Goza, go ahead and roll initiative again.
Oh, that's
Okay.
much better.
Hey, that's better.
All right, Var, what was your initiative?
And it was 13.
13. Bok.
14.
Cool. Goza was 17. Johnny Flash,
Johnny Flash has an 8.
8. And last but not least, Adriel,
13.
13. Okay, let's start. So at the top of the round is Goza.
In here.
Oh. Oh my god, we're not last. 8.
How is that possible? How is
A
that
bandit roll had a
roll?
2. Holy shit.
Cool.
So, Goza, what are you doing?
Let's see. We can see both these bandits, so the one to the right. I can
On the
see.
You can, yeah, you can see all 3 of them bandits. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna move towards this bandit. Get me sword and shield at the ready, and I'm gonna swipe at him with me longsword.
Okay, roll attack. That definitely hits. Roll
God.
damage.
This one. They're not posting it.
Oh, you can click on the actual damage die. It should post through.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, minimum damage.
Okay.
Oh, still good damage.
4
though.
damage.
So, as you sort of charge over, the bandit sort of sees this massive hulking lion person in heavy armor walk towards it with a shield and sword. He sort of looks up at you and doesn't really know what to do. And as you bring your sword down, he sort of tries to move out of the way, but it cuts him quite a long cut right down his chest, and he takes 4 points of slashing damage. And okay, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay, Bok.
I am back.
Welcome back.
timing.
It's your turn.
Just now, or are you guys waiting ages?
No,
literally
literally
just
just
turned your
now.
turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
It was really good timing. He literally went, Bok, you're up. I'm back.
I'm gonna take another swing at that bandit.
Okay, go ahead. Roll damage.
Skip the attack part, go straight to fire.
Just hit, yeah, just deal damage.
Lovely.
That just hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's better.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm
So
human. I was gonna rage, but I decided not to. Let's keep my wits about me for Bokbeak.
So you bring your axe up, and he's hurt. He's sort of like on his knee, holding onto his chest. You bring your axe up one more. He looks up and he's like, "No, no, no!" You bring it down, and you just split his head clean in two, and he is absolutely obliterated.
Yeah.
And he's brought to zero health, and he is absolutely gonzo.
Too big?
We'll be fine.
Adalaman
Cool.
just like throws up in the snow. That's like my natural one.
Okay, whereabouts did I hear the rustling and stuff? When
Over
I,
here, I'm just
all the
pinned
way
him.
over there.
Yeah.
Is there anything else going on in this area that I'm aware of?
You've already used your action.
Okay, so I can't really do any checks. All right.
No.
I'm gonna move then. No, I'm not. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna move. I've got 30 feet, so. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Whee! I'm just gonna leg it this way, and that's it.
Okay, no problem. And now is Adriel. So Adriel and Var, you rolled the same, didn't you? 13.
Yeah.
Yeah. So which one of you wants to go
Just
first?
put Adriel first. Adriel first.
Okay, Adriel.
Okay. So I think I would like to see I don't know how this works, so I want to summon my wildfire spirit for the
Ooh,
first time, but because I've not
nice.
done it before, then I don't know where it has to kind of appear.
No worries.
No,
I'll
part
just.
of summoning it makes it
And you,
explode in location. So you want to do it next to an enemy. I believe it's
You could
within
link-
Yes,
30 feet
I-
of
you
you.
link the spell into Roll20 so you can see the description.
Circle of Wildfire. So summon wildfire spirit. Second level because the spirit bounds you souls.
I'm not sure how to. Did I just do that? Oh no, I
That's
accidentally
the,
I
uh,
accidentally
That's the
clicked
damage,
it,
I think.
but
Yeah, you
Mhm.
roll
Yeah.
the damage.
Let's have a look. Right, I've got the stat thing for it.
There.
So, perfect.
Oh my god.
yeah.
So-
See, this is why I needed a bit of help.
Yeah.
That's right.
So it's you've got to do it. So any place you can do it in a space, unoccupied space of anywhere within 30 feet of you. Any creature
There,
within 10 feet
yeah.
of it
Yeah.
has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. And it's 10
Okay.
feet explosion around it as well, which is
Yeah.
massive.
Yeah. I mean, that's not really gonna help that much in this circumstance, though, is it?
Which bandit you put it on? The left one or the right one? Because on the
If you
right
put
one, you
it
have to be
here,
careful.
If you put it here, it would still.
Oh, yeah.
I was
if you-
thinking of potentially putting it like kind of round there so that it only hits, say, the bandit and not
Yeah, if you put it here,
and nobody else.
then
Yeah.
it would hit the bandit and not
Yes.
anyone
Not
else.
too far out. I think it has to be here or here. It's 30 foot.
And
30 foot
that's
of me.
woodlands, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
15, 20. That's
Is that
yeah.
like a
That's
foresty bit, a
within.
bit with pine trees and
Yeah.
stuff?
So it would have to be here, but it would end up hitting Goza
Ah.
unless you move forward first.
Yeah.
You can move. Yeah, move.
Can I move like that?
If you want it, it's going to hit
Or
you.
will it
if
hit
you do
me?
it. Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
Sorry, it's because I've not done this before. So
It's
yeah.
alright. So yeah, if you
Oh
summon
no, well
here,
it wouldn't. I wouldn't have to use the dex throw. I don't have to do that. Each creature within 10 feet, other than you,
is it other
has
than
to
you?
do it.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, you're
it
fine.
says
yeah.
other than you. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
other
was
than
going
you.
to
Yeah.
say, concern
Okay,
about forest
perfect.
fire raises.
Yeah.
Especially-
So
Especially with our axe peaks in that side of the forest as well.
Right. So this bandit has to make a
I
dexterity
suppose
saving
Ravas
throw.
spoke up about that.
So,
Yeah, I'm gonna do that because it's not been done, not used it before. So I'm excited for
so
this.
it rolled a 12, so it succeeds.
Oh, damn.
So I don't think it takes half damage.
Not
No, I
on that
don't
one, no.
believe so. No.
No. Okay.
But then
Which shows your initiative.
You've
Yeah,
summoned your wildfire
it's-
spirit
it-
now, though.
yeah, so because it's
Yeah.
there now, I can use a bonus action. So that was my action to summon it. My bonus action, I want it to make a I
Flame
want it to
seed.
use flame seed. Yeah. Also, I just want to describe him a little bit. It's
I was
gonna be a
literally just
little
about to ask what it
What
looked
creature
like.
is this?
Papillon.
a little firefox.
It's a fire fox.
Yes, a firefox. Like barley, bit bigger than barley, maybe.
It's a papillon.
Basically barley.
Okay.
Imagine if you set barley on fire.
da.
Looks like that.
I'm not gonna
like
set
the
barley
fire
on
corgi
fire.
on WoW.
Pardon?
Saying it's a bit like the fire corgi that you can get on WoW.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know about this. I don't play WoW. But yeah, I'm gonna have my little pap throw a flame seed.
And you're using your bonus action to do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Because otherwise it just automatically dodges on its turn
Yeah,
unless
it's
I
like,
specifically give it.
Yeah, you send it an order, then it takes its turn straight away after and does it.
Okay, no worries. Okay.
It's like the Steel
that's fine.
Defender that Tink
Yes.
had.
Yeah, I understood that bit, but I didn't know about spawning it type thing.
Yeah, spawning
Who's
spawning
that
is
block?
the most tricky part of it, and keeping track of your wild shape and all that.
Yeah. So
Right.
It says that I need to use my spell attack modifier to hit. How do I do that on roll 20, or should I just roll?
So just roll. What's your spell modifier?
+5.
Okay, so yeah, roll for attack and then just add 5.
Oh.
So 9. It does not hit, unfortunately.
Barley, you're not strong enough.
So I'm just in the middle of making a token for it. So Var, with that, it's your turn.
Okay, I am going to. I'm going to take a step back towards the group, and I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on this guy that's 1 mile behind us.
Okay, is that a saving throw?
It's a Dexterity saving throw.
Okay, what is it?
It's 13, sorry. I should have put that.
13, yeah. Natural 2, so so you succeed. It fails.
For 1 damage.
Damage.
Away.
Okay,
Big
so
numbers.
So as you start casting, you start speaking the words to cast Sacred Flame. You see it's just a little bit on its clothes just catch a little bit of fire. It's like, it starts patting it out. And he takes one burning damage.
The funny thing about that as well is the very first session we did, I only did 1 damage for that as well.
Also, the name's misleading. It's not actually fire damage, it's radiant, if it matters.
Well, whatever, it doesn't really make a difference, does it?
Not really.
It's not.
I think
The bandit
it's
hasn't got any
No, I was gonna
resistances or
say.
anything. So,
It's just a pet peeve because I hate the name because you think fire, Sacred Flame, but no,
Yeah.
for some reason.
okay, so is that the end of your turn?
That is.
Okay, so next up we have the bandit who is going to take a swing at Goza. Good luck, bandit, with 19 armor class. So that's 16 plus 3, 19.
Oh.
Just actually hits.
That's what I was gonna say. You do an AC hits or AC misses.
AC hits, so yeah, exact AC hits.
Okay.
Beats it,
Because
beats it.
that's what they would need to just make the hit. So it hits the 19, so it's 1d6 plus 1. You take 2 damage.
Oh, nice.
He's down.
He brings its scimitar up and it just digs into your armor. Doesn't pierce the armor, but it does dent it a little bit and just sort of you shrug off like the little knocking pain in your back. And with that, it's going to sort of stay there. And okay, next turn. Okay. Right, so next, it is. So, Var, you notice another figure across the river.
Okay.
Oh, I wonder whose this fellow is.
I don't know, it looks quite forested though.
So,
Maybe he might be the bandit leader? Bandit sergeant, maybe?
It might be the local guardsman out to help us.
maybe. He's just sort of like moving forward.
Fitting token, though. Good
You're the
lord.
only one who's noticed, nobody else has. And that ends his turn. Next, it's this bandit here. He is going to take a shot at Var with his crossbow. And 11 plus 3, that is 14.
I have 18.
Right, okay. He aims the crossbow, fires it, and you just sort of you see it coming a mile off with your high passive perception, and you just sort of dodge out of the way, and it goes into the snow. Next is Johnny Flash.
Johnny Flash is going to mind fuck the bandit on the left by casting Mind Sliver at it.
Wow.
Okay. That's a Constitution saving throw, isn't it?
Intelligence saving throw.
Or is it Intelligence saving throw? Oh, these bandits are pretty stupid. So.
There we go. Oh, that's so cool. It tells you the DC and everything. Oh, I'm getting
What's
used
the
to
DC?
this. 13, good sir.
13. Cool. Natural 20.
Brain bandit.
Big brain moment.
Is it half
big
damage
brain
or
play.
is it?
No, it's a cantrip, so
Okay.
nothing special.
Right.
As
fair
a
enough.
bonus action, I'm going to make my wizardly quill. But I'm done.
Okay. Adalamin. I have to
Get
say that
better.
name slow, yeah.
Yeah.
Adalamin. It's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna bardic inspiration Var.
Bardic inspiration.
Var, yeah. I say, how about some Varnic inspiration? Ba-dum-ts. Yeah, and then give him an inspiration die.
Inspire me, Aid.
I'm gonna say something inspiring like make your gods proud. And
I feel the power of Orson flow through me!
yeah. Oh, big fox.
Oh, it's Barley.
Oh, my God, has a bird.
Oh, that's perfect.
Oh, it's amazing. Beautiful.
Okay. So you were sorry. What was that? I got distracted.
I've
for a second.
given Var bardic inspiration.
No problem. Are you doing
And-
anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna vicious mockery the bandit next to us. I'm gonna say, is this how you really thought this was gonna turn out?
Okay. What's the DC on that?
It is a 13, I believe. Yeah,
Natural 18.
he's not bothered by that at all.
Yeah. He just looks at you and says, "You ain't seen nothing yet."
Today's not our day, Aid. We're both rolling like garbage.
Yeah.
Everything's
Okay.
going wrong.
Top of the round, it's Gozor.
I'm just going to swipe at the same bandit then.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, 20.
That definitely hits.
Can we swap virtual dice, please, sir?
Oh, damage. Sorry.
Rolls have really changed this campaign compared to the last one.
Yeah.
Oh, my wow.
11 damage.
Oh my God.
Okay, so you after he tries to, he's sort of dinged you in with his sword, and you've sort of shrugged it off. You look straight at him in the eyes, growl, and then with two hands on your sword, you just drive it right up to his right through his chest, sort of skewering him and lifting him off the ground. You sort of lift him into the air and drop him to the floor. He is absolutely deadsies.
He's absolutely just fine.
Yeah, he is gone.
Not good.
Okay, Doc, your turn.
Awesome.
Top of the axe beak. I need to go find Buffy.
Okay,
So it was this way.
Just move it.
That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Are there any axe
Okay.
beak in here that I can see?
I'll say you're still a little bit too far away, and it's quite dense wood in there.
Okay.
Make a perception check rather than investigation. You can just see through the branches large white figures sort of moving around. You can see them.
Do I know that they are the axe beak?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can see them. Yeah, you've got to know in the maybe hour and a half that you've been with Bockbeak, you know exactly what he looks like, almost
Okay.
like the back of your hand by now. So
I drew him on the back of my hand, so I'd remember.
yeah,
clearly.
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
So you can
I'm
see
not
that.
gonna do anything else. That's me. I'm just gonna
Okay,
wait.
Edriel.
I'm gonna I want to get a bit closer to this bandit over here. And I'm going to use produce flame.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, is that a crit?
It is.
Oh.
Okay.
Where's my fire spell effect? Hold on.
This guy.
Roll damage.
Oh,
That's all right. It's still 8 damage.
yeah. It's out of the 8, so.
So he just catches fire instantly. You just start like murmuring the spell, holding your hands out, and
I've just lobbed it at him.
yeah, he's on fire. He is burning, and he starts screaming, fucking hell, ah! And he starts rolling around in the snow to put it out. He is badly burnt. He is hurt.
He's still alive.
He is still alive.
Okay. So as a bonus action, I want Barley to come join me.
Okay. Movement is 30 feet.
Yeah.
He can fly. What the
It can
fuck?
fly, yeah. You can teleport people straight up in the air and drop them.
Oh yeah. Hold on. I need to give
It's
you.
super good. It's so many shenanigans you can do with it. It's so good.
There you go. You can move him now.
Oh, thank you. I need to get up the thing again. Right. Okay. He's gonna come join me then.
Barley's gonna be so handy in this campaign.
Oh,
I'm
big
so
time. You have no
excited about
idea.
using this.
You can go
Barley's gonna
Oh, yeah,
hear
yeah.
his name uttered like 50
Come
times.
on.
Oh,
in-
actually, no.
Come on, good boy.
No, I tell a lie. I don't want him to come and do that. I want him to Oh, the spirit in each creature willing of your choice. Oh, okay. So I want it to teleport. Oh, up to 15 feet, isn't it? That's not good
Yeah,
enough.
it's not very far. No, it's great if you.
Yeah,
got
I mean you could
casters and
move
stuff in
him
melee.
30 feet and then do it.
Yeah, so like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So like there, and
Yeah.
then have him teleport, say, there.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. And
Okay,
he needs to
and,
do.
Dexterity saving throw, isn't it?
Yeah. What's it mean against your spell
It-
save
it do-
DC? What's
It
that?
doesn't quite work like that. It's the area he leaves it does the explosion, not where he comes to.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
basically,
okay.
the way you use that one is if you have people in trouble, you teleport them out of trouble and you explode everyone that you leave behind. Otherwise,
okay, yeah.
Barley's a really good spell, like range caster. Otherwise, Fire Seed is like a really good range attack.
So I'm gonna undo that and have him next to me and do the flame seed because I didn't quite understand that. If
Yeah,
that's
it's
okay.
more like a get out of jail card kind of thing.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I
No,
wasn't.
it's
didn't
very
get that.
it's a very long list of words on a companion. To be fair, so
Yeah, it's there's so much to learn on
Oh,
on
yeah,
companions,
but
but
it's
yeah,
so
no,
good.
that's
The
fine.
We'll learn
possibilities
on
are
the way,
endless
it's
with
fine.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'll roll to hit with flame seed then.
Okay.
Oh my god!
That
You're
hits.
just gonna burn this guy to a crisp in one turn, aren't you?
It's his
Yeah,
own fault.
you made me do this.
So it says take 1d6 plus proficiency bonus. What's that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Fifty
equals my
bonus will be up
bonus.
+2. Yeah. So it
Plus two,
scales
okay,
as you
thank
go
you.
higher in the levels as well. It's really good.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So he catches fire again. But he's already badly burnt. And this time, instead of his clothes catching fire, the inside of his body starts to catch fire, and you notice like bits of his skin burning away from the inside from where his clothes were. Like you can see the flame between his ribs, and it just starts spreading everywhere. He is on fire again. He doesn't. It happens that quickly. He doesn't even get a chance to scream. He is dead.
Oh my god!
I'm
Burn the man alive.
gonna pick up Barley and like hug him and just look away from
Okay.
the disaster that I've just caused.
You are on fire, and I'm joking. Var, it's your turn.
Right, I am going to
Wait.
tell the guys that there's someone else over the bridge.
What's
sorry.
up, Doug?
I was zoomed in.
Oh.
Sorry. Didn't know there was someone else.
You haven't
role-playing,
hasn't
Doug.
actually seen him.
Oh, good.
Var
Yeah,
is the
no,
only
I
one
didn't
who's
know.
seen
I
him.
don't know. I'll zoom back.
Okay. Sorry, Var, go on.
Tell everyone else about this guy over the bridge. And then I am going to cast Guiding Bolt on him.
What is the distance on that?
20 feet.
Yeah, way too far.
Way too far.
The distance, what distance can Guiding Bolt go?
120 feet.
Oh, I thought you said 20 feet.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, sorry. Thought you said 20 feet.
Bit of a difference.
Doing that, I've got to make a ranged spell attack.
Yep.
Nice.
20 again.
Holy shit. Okay.
Oh my god! I've got an animation.
Go
test
ahead
as well.
and roll damage.
Damage.
Broken down.
So that is 4d8. Yeah, okay, so that is 26 points of damage. Holy shit.
I like to imagine this little bolt just goes. And then mushroom.
You just so everyone so far after saying there's another guy over there, everyone sort of turns around, and as they do, you see this like blue bolt of energy fly sort of towards. You can't really hear anything because it's quite far away. It just goes, and you just see a big, massive blue explosion.
See him finger bang out a guiding bolt.
So yeah, that is.
Rich, can you paste what your spell does? I think it does bonuses stuff, right? I think you can display it in VTT or something.
Feels harder.
Awesome, thank you.
Ali, I know you want chicken biscuits, but we haven't got any left, mate. You have to wait till tomorrow. I want chicken biscuits.
He's eating them all.
I know. That's why he's upset though. You fatty.
Stat roll made against the before the end of your next turn has advantage. Yeah, so the next attack roll made against this target has advantage.
Oh, that's cool.
So
Do you even know if this guy is a bad guy, though?
well, you do now because of the name tag, but you weren't supposed to see that. I don't know why. I thought it was automatically hidden from people.
It's probably a safe assumption that anyone that's around here at this point is probably with the bandit.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So,
Yeah.
is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Okay. He might actually kill him before he gets there. Holy shit. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that puts him there. So he's angry and he's looking at you, Var. But that ends his turn because he can't actually do anything. He has no ranged attacks. Okay, Johnny Flash, it's your turn.
Okie dokie, right, I'm just gonna check the range. Oh yeah, that's fine. Inspired by Edriel's I'm kind of afraid of Edriel's magic, to be honest, as Johnny Flash. I'm going to cast Magic Missile. However, I am going to invoke some runes and replace the force damage with fire damage.
Nice.
Using the
Okay.
Awaken Spellbook feature, replace
That's
damage.
cool.
Yeah, okay.
Nice.
That's the scribe wizard, isn't it?
Indeed it is.
So good.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Each dart hits a creature of your choice, so you can see when the rate of dart deals 1d. Oh, I didn't roll properly. That's only one die roll. It's done.
Yeah, I think you might have to just keep clicking it.
Yeah, you do.
So I've actually read up on it since using Magic Missile, and I think the technical actual way to do it is only do one die roll and all of them do the same one. But because we've always done it that way in our campaigns, the 3, then I think that we should just carry
Damn,
on doing
I
it.
really
the
wish
I
I
same.
think
could
it makes.
afford everyone.
I think it makes it more fun to do it separately as well.
I
Um,
agree, yeah, and
Yeah.
and also because we've always done it that way, like I don't want to go changing now or anything like that. But
yeah, I think
you're right, Johnny. You would have definitely had better damage.
It'll
I
be
think, I think it's more
eight
fun.
fire
Yeah.
damage, but
Yeah,
because it's
okay.
not a attack roll, Guiding Bolt is still active on him for someone else.
Cool.
Okay, so these 3 bolts of fire just go whizzing past Var's head. Var can feel the warmth, which is extremely comforting to Var. Fly past his head, and then 3 bolts hit Captain Bandit right in the chest and start fizzling out. He takes 8 points of damage. Holy shit! This was not how I expected this fight to go. Okay, are you doing anything else?
I cannot do anything else, so yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Adalamin, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna step forward a little bit. I'm gonna cast sleep on him.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
that just says the spell. Hold on.
Yep.
So I need to
Oh.
roll 5d8s.
It's higher than the creature's current HP. Falls asleep.
Oh, that was a shit roll.
Oh my god. Wait,
He's
6
he's
How's
just
that
sort
roll
of
for me
looking
then?
in all your directions. Yeah, he doesn't fall asleep.
Oh no. We should take him alive though. I'm gonna turn to everyone and be like, we should take him alive. We don't know what he knows. He might know something about this murderer.
Okay, is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn, yeah.
Okay, Goza, it's your turn. Top of the round again.
I'm just going to move to the front of us and just stand at the ready in case this bandit captain gets to us.
Okay, are you holding an action or anything?
Yeah, go on, I'll do that.
Okay. What are you holding it for?
I don't know how you do that.
Okay, so when you
held
hold
actions. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead, Jibs.
it's all right. When you hold an action, you've got to specifically say what
What it is.
what you're holding it for. So, for example, if the bandit comes within melee range, you can hold your action to make an attack on him, or if he sort of like say once he crosses the bridge, if you've got a ranged attack, I'm gonna hold my action to shoot him with a crossbow or whatever.
Yeah. I'll just hold an action to attack him then if he gets up to me.
Okay, no problem. All right, so are you ending your turn there?
Yeah.
Bok?
Okay, yeah. So I definitely know that these are the axe beaks.
Yes, you do.
Do I see anyone else, like any person or any danger?
You can use your action to make a perception check.
Yeah, go on then. I will.
Okay.
17.
Okay, looking around your immediate area, all you see is the dead body to the left of you, absolutely split apart by Goza. Other than that, you don't see anyone else. It looks
Alright,
clear.
I want to just go and just round up the axe beaks and check the
Okay.
block beak.
No problem. All right. So you head over and you sort of checking them. They all look fine. They're just sort of tied up and bundled together in the trees.
Okay. That's really it.
Oh.
I'm not doing anything else. I'm just stay in the bushes with the axe beaks.
Staying with Buckbeak, no problem. Edriel, your turn.
Yeah. So I'm going to want to get a bit closer. Not loads closer, but like maybe the area, and Barley's gonna come with me. And I'm gonna use produce flame on the bandit captain as well.
Okay. There we go.
Have advantage, by the way.
Ooh. I don't need the
my
advantage.
God, another crit.
Ah!
These rolls
the
tonight.
fuck?
Fucking hell.
Holy shit. Okay, roll damage.
Eight again.
Okay. Fucking hell.
Think about it this way: the barley hasn't even gone yet.
I know. I
Don't
was
put
about
more
to,
fire
yeah.
this way.
I think you guys can probably guess what Barley's gonna do. Gonna use the flame seed again.
Okay, go ahead.
Bridge on fire.
So it's just the it doesn't hit, I guess.
It does not.
Okay. Damn, Barley.
Okay, so next is Var.
Okay, I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna step up with you guys. So, there we go. I can move. I'm gonna step up next to Barley, give him a little gentle pat because he's a fire dog. I'm like good doggo. And then I'm gonna cast Necrotic Bolt. Is that what it's called?
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Call the Dead. At the captain, which is a Wisdom 13 save.
Natural 1.
These rolls. These rolls.
These rolls.
1d12.
2 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. So it takes 2 damage. He's looking right at you, Var. He is fuming after that first attack. And he's just sort of, "You're fucking dead!" Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Okay, it's the bandit captain's turn. He is going to
Oh shit.
walk up to you, and he's going to make 3 attacks against you. 2
All
with his
against
sword
what?
and 1 with his dagger.
Holy shit! It has multi-attack.
That
He's
is
just got 3 arms. That's
so. First one is 22.
that hit.
Second is 24.
That hits.
Fucking hell.
Next is 14 with the dagger.
That does not hit.
Okay, so
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
okay, so you take 12 points of slashing damage. So that brings you down to 9, I believe.
That is.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. That ends his turn. Next is Johnny Flash.
Problem is, because he's already fighting us, I can't really stop him from. Can't persuade him to yield or anything via magical means. Anyway, I think I'm gonna do a mind sliver attack again.
Okay. That was Wisdom 13.
Yeah, wisdom 13. Oh no,
Oh,
intelligence.
natural
Sorry,
19.
intelligence.
Oh, it was a natural 19.
It
so.
passes anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you doing anything else?
I don't think I have anything to use my bonus actions on, so I'm all done, I think.
Okay. Adalamin, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna vicious mockery this guy.
Okay. Was that DC 13
Yeah,
again?
it was 13. It was wisdom as well.
Natural 17.
Oh no.
Oh,
I say something like really lame, like your head's so big, you've got a really big hat. And I just look over at Gozor and just feel like, I don't know.
He doesn't even look at you. Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, I think it is. Yeah.
No worries. Top of the round again. Gozor, it's your turn.
I'm gonna run up next to Var.
Yeah.
I want to grapple the bandit captain, try and take him down.
Okay, make an athletics check, please.
Athletics.
Pin him down and kiss him on the neck.
wait, what?
There you
Oh
go.
my
No
god!
way.
Oh my god!
Yeah, they're stealing our luck, I swear. What
Just-
the fuck, Aid?
Power bombed him. Just picked him with power bomb.
That's how I support is I just absorb everybody's shit rolls.
Same.
Okay.
This is why I took
So
magic
hard,
missile.
25,
Can't fuck up magic
um,
missile.
You're gonna
He-
elbow drop him off the top rope.
He also rolled a natural 20.
What?
Oh,
Oh
Yeah.
no!
What was this bonus? That's proficiency
Yeah, I'm just
plus one.
checking that now. He gets he gets +4. So yeah, you still managed to grapple him. Just
oh my god!
Wow.
just
Holy
managed to grapple him. Yeah, he is now grappled.
Holy crap! It's like,
Someone knock him out.
well, at least you get a story out of this, Adalami.
So you wouldn't be able to knock him out this turn. Maybe someone else could give it a go while you've got him grappled. Because you've used your action to grapple him.
Yeah.
So it's up to someone else. Are you using your bonus action to do anything, or
No. I
No?
have anything
Okay.
in hand.
Bok? It's your turn. I'm assuming you're
Okay, I'm
playing.
gonna 5, 10.
Oh, there
15.
you
I'm gonna walk out
go.
with all the axe beaks. I'm gonna let go of all the thingies, all the reins, and sort of coax them in the respective directions.
Roll and
keep hold of mine.
Okay.
Bucky.
roll an animal handling check.
I'm just gonna set them all free.
Please no.
They've just scattered, except Bokbeak.
That's fine.
They've
Fucking crap!
they've got freaked out. And they've just scattered. Bokbeak's
Okay.
just sort of sat with you though.
That's good.
Sat
Okay.
down. He's about the same size as you.
Over with some meat.
I mean, I've done all I can. That's it. They're gone.
Give it
Okay.
a college try.
Everyone looks on in horror as the back axe beaks just sort of like running everywhere.
Bali.
Gone. So it's all right. Fine. They're your axe beaks. I'm gonna sort of come forward. So it's 20, 25, 30, and I'm gonna just sort of look at what's going on here. Why Goes is on top of this man. And I'm gonna just draw my axe and sort of point it at the bandit captain.
Okay.
So, is this okay? Do people want me to do this? So I end up trying to read the crowd. What are we doing?
I just like catch your eye and just nod at you, like
Okay, so
I'm gonna
we
tell
got one
tell
nod.
you to knock him out.
We got one knock him out. What's everyone else? Well, I'm reading the room here. What's everyone else?
Don't kill him. Don't
Okay,
cut him in half.
we got 2 don't kills and 1 kill. Anyone else?
Distracted by the fact that my axe beak is literally running away from me.
Va, you got an opinion on this?
Sort of nursing my wound a little bit. So I don't really
All right.
notice it over.
They're a little bit busy up front.
It's a 2-for-1. I'm gonna make an unarmed strike with the intention to knock him out, kill him with my fist, or my feet. I might kick him.
You've used your action for the animal handling.
Oh
check.
shit, I have. Yeah. Wait, that wasn't an action. Surely it was an action to let go of all the reins.
Well, it was whether or not they were gonna. All right, I'll tell you what. I'll allow it.
No,
Go
no.
on, I'll allow
I
it.
don't want to sort of like make you go back on decision. But I thought last turn was when I grabbed all of them, so I thought I had hold of all of them. So it wasn't really doing any and letting go of all the reins. Or I suppose I did say I was close in the
that's
direction.
no, that's fine. Yeah, I'll allow that.
No, I go on, fine. I'll make an unarmed strike with the intention of knocking him out. Do I need to roll to hit? I mean, he's not moving.
Yeah, do that with advantage.
Okay.
Does
Neither
not
of
hit.
those hit. Okay,
No.
I punched the snow. I'm
Okay.
done.
No worries. Adriel, it's your turn.
I don't want to do anything. No, I do. I'm gonna run off in whatever direction I saw Chokeblock run.
Okay. So he ran into the trees on the other side.
Which side?
To the west.
The west.
No. Okay. I need to zoom out again. Oh, hello. Okay, I'm over here.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
Var.
I am going to place my hand on the guy's head.
Mhm.
I'm going to utter the words Orosin Shafud de Brehunus, and with that, I'm going to cast Sacred Flame.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
No worries.
I don't have a problem with that.
Is there
Natural
an argument
19.
how
Come here.
considering he's grappled, is he able to avoid this, you reckon, James?
It's a deck save. Maybe
I know
Yeah,
grapple
it's-
doesn't stop
Can he
a dex
wiggle?
save, but
Considering my hand's on his head as well at this point.
And he's
I
like
think-
moving his head really fast.
Pardon me, you can't get me.
a toddler trying to squirm out of a chair or something.
I'm gonna give him a nuggie, and he doesn't like it.
I'll say because it's a magical effect rather than an actual strike, like an actual attack, physical attack. The dexterity saving throw is whether or not he can sort of ward off the magical
Okay.
effect.
Fair enough, yeah.
So unfortunately, I mean, it's only 2 damage anyway. To be fair, it's not
Yeah.
really going to do much.
I seem to either do 1 or 2 damage or like max damage. There's no in between.
Yeah. You're like stun or kill. There's no in
So
between.
did he?
I mean,
did he die?
Adalama would like have a word. I think he's dealt 0 damage so far, so.
Oh, actually, you do have. Oh no, it doesn't work because it's they're making the save. Never mind. I was going to say you've got.
Alright,
Bardic
I'm trying to
Inspiration,
mind
but
sliver to
doesn't
make
work
it
like that.
harder for them to save as
Okay.
well, and it's not working. I'm
Well,
missing
it
every time
is
as well.
the bandit captain's turn, and he's going to make a DC saving throw to see if he can get out. Natural 6. He's still grappled.
Yeah, he's into it at this point.
Yeah, he's definitely into it.
Uncomfortable.
But yeah, that brings it up to 9. He's still grappled. Okay. Johnny Flash.
I would like to run after my axe beak.
Okay. Your axe beak has gone into the cave.
I'm running towards the cave then.
Oh my god.
No, Winston, no!
Adalamin.
Okay, I'm going to come up to the bandit guy one 2,
Okay.
3, 4. I think I can just about get to him. I'm gonna like reason with / intimidate him. I'm gonna look over at his mate who's like split in half at this point. Because
Which one?
the one that Box split in half. Then I'm gonna look to the one
Yeah.
that Gozo split in half, and I'm gonna say,
Or the
Look at the
immolated
crispy
corpse.
one as well.
yeah. I'm gonna say, come on, man. We'll do your trade. Like, we won't kill you if you give us some information. How about that?
I'll let you make the choice on whether it's persuasion or
Intimidation.
intimidation. Yeah.
I'm gonna go for persuasion. I think.
Hey.
Yeah, 20. A good roll.
There we go. A good. Oh my
Ah.
god, that's rare.
That's where it is.
Oh my god.
He's sort
higher
of
than a
like
10.
he's sort of kicking and struggling in Goza's massive grasp with his big paw/claws like gripping onto his arms, and he's like, "You are don't fine. What do you want to know?"
So, we've heard there's been some murders around here lately. Specifically murders using a knife made of ice. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
He starts laughing. He's like, I mean, I know of plenty of murders, but none about a dagger made of ice.
Okay, I want to insight check him.
Go ahead.
Ooh.
You can tell that he's definitely hiding something.
Okay. I'm gonna say, if you lie to us, we might have to get Bok and Gozor here to, grease you up a little bit and help get the truth out. Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
probably best not to.
That's an intimidation check.
Okay. Oh, 9. Oh no. I knew it couldn't last.
Remembered me, Stu.
He's sort of wiggling and saying, "You guys don't scare me. You know, there's more of us.
Can I
come looking."
snarl? Can I snarl at him?
Yeah, make an intimidation check."
Oh my god.
You're, lovely. You're just a cuddly teddy bear, aren't you, Bob?
He's just
Caressing his
He's
arm
just like-
gently.
he's just like shaking his head and laughing.
I'm ashamed. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him.
Oh no.
Roll for attack with advantage if you want to kill
No,
him.
I'm not gonna kill him. Well,
Joking.
I want to kill him. If anyone else wants to do anything, if not, I might kill him.
It's Dud's go before yours, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we're still.
Yeah, let's
considering
say we're outside of combat at the minute.
Yeah.
What is he
I'm-
giving up?
I'm all the way up in the trees anyway, so I can't
Yeah,
really help.
he's failed his he's not able to get out of your grasp and
Stop
he's
it!
surrounded. So at this point he's given up.
Right. I'm just gonna squeeze him a little tighter then.
They,
Start rubbing my head against him and pairing.
how hard are you squeezing him?
Not too hard.
Okay.
Not too sad.
He can still breathe.
I tell you what.
A scale of light hug to American policeman. How hard?
No.
I would say that would make him feel a little bit uncomfortable. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a saving throw on that. Let's say charisma. Charisma saving throw. Let's see what happens. Natural foot. That's a 6. He's like, "Ah, get off! I'll tell you. I'll tell you what you want to know. Stop it! Stop it!"
I'm gonna like nod to Gozor as though we've done this loads of times. Be like, okay, Give us the information. What do you know?
He's at this point he relaxes his muscles and you can see sort of that he's given up and he's sort of like just dangling off the ground now rather than struggling. He sort of exhales quite loudly. You can see the breath, like a big cloud of condensation come out of his mouth in the cold air, and he says, "Look, I swear I'm not with that guy. I don't know him. He's some fanatic. We've heard about him. It's some fella named Sethek. He's going round and sacrificing people who aren't paying respect to his Lord and Saviour, the ice bitch that has done this to us."
Okay, I mean, now we're getting somewhere. Do you know where we could find this Sethek?
We know he passed through here a couple of weeks ago. Last I heard, he was in Bryn, but I don't know anything after that.
Okay, well, thank you so much for your cooperation. We really appreciate that. You know, it's nice to not have to kill someone for a change.
Okay, well, you're gonna let me go. I've given you the information.
No, I'm going to keep hold of
Bok
it.
is just
Can I start looting him?
Yeah,
Frisk
go
him.
ahead.
Forgot him.
risk him.
He's got a nice, lovely little embroidered coin purse made of high quality leather. And inside is 35 gold pieces and 20 silver pieces.
I'll have that. I'll shake it like tiny coin bag. Lovely.
You sort of like look at him. Do you know how Shrek smiles at the villagers? He's sort of shaking this coin purse,
Yeah, I'll have that.
and he's just like, take it. Other than that, he's got his weapon, which is a scimitar. He's also got a dagger as well.
I'll take the sword. I've still got hold of him.
Can I
Okay.
tie him up? I'll tie him up. I've got rope.
No,
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep. Well, if you want to tie him up, yeah, that's fine.
Tie him up.
All
I
right.
want to tell Var to build a pyre.
I
But
already
something,
No, I'm
something I was
not
going
buying
to
it.
ask you,
No,
James. Something I was going to ask you, but I wanted to wait until after all this
Yeah.
second was done. Is am I able to go cast Spur the Dying on the other guys that we've knocked out / killed?
I will say, with
only
the
works if they're
extent of the
alive.
damage on, yeah, I mean, there's not really. I mean, they are dead.
We can use dead
They're not
bodies, can't we, for the
unconscious.
ritual?
Oh, so none of them hit only 0. They were all minus, weren't they?
Well, every time one of them died, it was a natural 20. So,
They're not dead bodies anymore.
I mean, one of them, yeah, you burned one of them from the inside, and he like combusted and
It went
burned
with
from
fire.
the inside. Bok pretty much split one of them in half, and the other one was skewered like a kebab. by
Yeah,
Gozer.
we can't spare the dying. Sorry, Rich.
Oh
we can
well.
still use dying though in the ritual because we've done it before with dead people.
No, the point is that they're too dead. They're
Yeah,
like,
it's the extent of the damage on
Yeah.
them, because every
Just
time one of them
dying,
was
they are
killed,
very dead.
Well, they just don't have a head.
So the idea is though it's meant to be sacrifices, and it's not really a sacrifice if they're already dead.
I mean,
Oh, we just burn them anyway.
you can certainly have a look and see if there's any like wildlife in the area or something.
Zach speaks.
Don't you dare
Loose-
do it with
Loose
Chocobot.
Zach speaks all around these forests. I should probably go help get those back.
I want to burn them anyway.
Yeah, we'll
I'll
burn
let,
this guy
I'll let
anyway.
them live.
We're just We should probably get the 2 corpses anyway, just to make sure it is free and we're not disrespecting him by
Yeah,
using the wrong.
fair enough.
Okay, so are you building a pyre?
Build a pyre.
So you don't really need to build like a proper pyre. Like 3 logs from the trees that are around you will do. You can just stick them in the ground and tie them to that.
Plan. So I'm going to do that, drag 2 of the corpses onto one of it, and then Notion goes over to bring the guy over to the other one.
At this point, I'm going to wander off and go collect the other axe beaks that Adriel and Johnny Flash didn't go after.
So have
Yeah, I'll go with
I
him.
have I found any?
Yeah, they just sort of ran off because they were scared, but they're around.
They didn't go far.
Yeah,
No.
if I round up Vargozers and Adolmans.
Yeah, you find them easy enough,
Yeah.
and you sort of collect them easy enough. That's not too difficult. While you're doing that, so Goza and Var begin sort of cutting down a couple of trees, and you take some of the logs that you've collected, plant them into the ground, and begin to tie up the 2. I mean, one of them that you pick up is like in half, and you sort of pick him up to see if you can get him on. And the other half of his body just falls to the ground, and you just throw him to one side because he can't be used. The one that was already burnt, you pick him up easy enough. His hand falls off, but whatever. You managed to tie him up, and the other one that was skewered, you tie him to the other pyre. The bandit captain sees what's going on, and he's like, "The fuck are you doing? Not more fucking fanatics! I'm fucking sick of you lot! Fucking hell!" And you begin to tie him up. So now, yeah, all 3 bodies are tied to the pyre.
I'm going to utter a prayer, so I'm going to say, Tine Orison, Glanandorfidus Bonsai Seal. And as that happens, I'm going to light fire to the oil and everything around them.
Okay. So as you do that, you see as you're chanting the prayer, 3 wisps of flame start circling each other and moving sort of closer to the pyres. As they get closer, they spread further and further apart and igniting the oil that's on the ground, instantly creating this vortex of flame that spins around. Inside, you can just hear the screams of the bandit captain, crying out in pain, and eventually it all falls silent.
After that, I'm going to go look for my axe beak.
I already got it.
Yeah,
That's
it goes. The box got it.
I'm coming back with the remaining ones.
I'll come back and join the group as well.
Where did the captain go?
I point to the fire.
On the fire.
He's paying for his sins.
By the way, the fire
I was about to
immediately
ask,
goes
there
out.
was-
Oh, okay. I'm
Wow,
gonna point
yeah.
at the charred wood and body.
Like, it doesn't. The fire doesn't stay there. It's almost as if, like, by magic, it just gets pulled into the ground, and it's just sort of disappeared. There's no bodies there anymore. The 3 spikes in the ground are still there, but there's no bodies attached to them. You notice on the ground as well that you can see like a spiral of 3 lines coming off the pyres, in that sort of like burned into the snow, revealing burnt grass.
Grass.
Telling me you didn't burn him alive, did you?
Sacrificed in the name of the Lord.
He's paying for his
Sacrifice.
sins.
If we praise the Lord as we should, He shall hopefully bless us in our journey. We shall should hopefully reap the benefits of being loyal. It's worked thus far with us. We are still alive, and we are still strong.
Remind me never to cross you two, then, I suppose.
Without waste of time. Our man is in Bryn. That's where we should go. I'm gonna climb
Bryn?
on peak.
Got information out of him.
Yeah, he spilled the beans.
And we
Bryn,
killed him. Win-win.
Yeah. I mean,
Might want to scratch that out of the story afterwards, Adelame. Don't think that will go down too well with the crowds.
yeah.
But should we head straight to Bryn, or do you want to pit stop at Argos first?
You and me, Toaster, we should probably go to Argo.
We're staying on the path then. So it's on the
Yeah,
way.
we have to go
isn't it?
through Targos anyway, I think, don't we?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think you have to go through it.
Yeah, it's on the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to, but I mean, it's easier
We
and a
want
lot safer to stay on the roads.
It
Yeah.
makes sense.
All right. Right.
It makes sense to do so.
It's on the way. Let's do it.
So. Okay. So you head over to Targos. That takes you about 30 minutes at normal speed, I'm assuming you're going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So by the time you get to Targos, it's around, I would say about 4:30. The sun that is barely creeping over the spine of the earth to the south of you has started to set, bringing nightfall. So it is getting quite dark now, and the temperature is dropping. You come into Targos. In fact, I have a map for you. So it's a much bigger town than Bremen.
Oh, damn.
Oh, okay. I assumed it would be a lot smaller. I don't know why, but
God.
Ooh.
I'd imagine
Oh,
the
that's
closer they get to
dark
Bryn
as well.
Shander, the bigger they
Okay.
get, I'd imagine.
yeah.
So you should be able to see the map of
Yeah.
Targos.
Where have we
Okay.
approached from? The south.
So from this side here,
Okay.
yeah.
Size
So
are it was covered by the
You can double click on it to
What's it
minimise
called?
it, but
Double click makes
some
it small.
ghosting effect though, which is kind of weird.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I didn't realize that.
yeah, you've come in from this side here,
Okay.
and you've approached the main gates. It's an open gate. There's two guards there. They sort of let you through, no problem.
Cool.
I think that was just what's it called?
Yeah,
Groovy
it
going.
was groovy.
Yeah. I always forget about that. I need to get better at managing the music.
It's all right.
So you head in, and there are people there who are just sort of getting ready for nightfall. To the right, immediately as you get in, there is a stable there as well. If you wanted to put the axe beaks to bed while you look around the town.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea.
It'll cost you 5 silver a night to keep the axe beaks there.
Is that per axe beak or?
That is per axe beak. Yeah, that is each.
Okay.
You potentially drive down the price.
Yeah, I want to bargain with him.
Okay. So the stable master there is a quite short human male. He's got red hair, sort of it's a bit of a mess, and a messy beard that's quite patchy. And he just after he's sort of said the price, said, "Yeah, it's 5 silver per bird."
Per bird, that seems a little bit excessive there. How about since there is 6 of us? There are 6 of us, isn't there? Yeah. How about since there's 6 of us, and you're gonna get guaranteed 6 birds in your stable tonight, and it's already going dark, so we're going to assume that anybody else is not coming for the night. How about we take it down to 3 silver each?
It's 6 birds. 6 birds means more room taken. I've got a full stable. I've got to find the room for them. A couple of them are going to have to share the same stall.
Oh well,
That's
we
5
would
silver.
definitely want a discount then.
Well, what have you got? What have you got to give me instead of the coin?
Oh well, we're
I'll
giving
whisper
you
to
our
Lamy.
custom.
Do
You
you
know.
think he wants the pigeons?
I don't think it's time for the pigeons yet.
Always time for the pigeons.
Not the pigeons.
He just sort of looks at you and is like, "What fucking pigeon? I don't eat pigeons."
No. We performers, you see. How about a
Right,
magic
well-
trick?
Yeah, this ain't no inn. This is a stable.
I'll shoot pigeons out of my sleeve anyway.
He flinches. He flinches like, "Fucking hell!" Right, fine. 3 silver. Just get your fucking pigeons out. 3 silver.
Is
Snap my
this like
fingers, they
a
disappear.
is
Works
this
every
like
time.
a self-service kind of deal? You walk in and handle it yourself, or is it like a valet of stable hands who come and
Just
take
throw
the
the key
axe
to him.
away?
You give the axe beaks to the stable master, and he will put them away.
Okay, I was gonna say because while all that was going on, I was just gonna help myself to putting Buckbeak away for the night. Just do it while they
well,
were chatting away.
At the minute, the barn door's not open, so you wouldn't
Okay,
be able
that's
to go
fine.
in.
Then. No, I won't do that then.
Okay, I'm taking him up on that offer. I'm like, 3 silver a piece it is.
Right,
Cool.
fine.
Yeah.
You hand him the money, and he's like, opens up the barn door and takes the axe beaks off you. Buckbeak sort of snaps at the stable master, and he sort of moves his head
Good
back. He's like,
Buckbeak.
"Fucking feisty one on this one," and he just sort of brings him in and
You
closes
shut
the
up!
door.
You don't speak about Buckbeak. I'll kill you.
He will as well.
It's not. I didn't do any of that. I just sort of. I'm happy. Trying to hide. I liked
Happy.
it. I like that Buckbeak did that.
So after he's brought them out, he basically tells you if you stay in the night, the best place to go is probably the Luskan Arms, which is the only inn, which is sort of down in the that would be the eastern side of the town, by the docks.
Okay, right. We'll check it out. Thank you for your recommendation.
Yeah,
I'm gonna leave
no
my
problem.
remaining fish. By the way, I removed the head. I'm gonna Buckbeak, so I only have 2 fish now.
Okay.
Yeah.
No worries. Just as a reminder, you will need to feed your axe beaks, so just bear that in mind.
Yeah,
Does
everyone.
the stable not pay for it? Or a part of the stable cost? Or
The stable will feed your axe beaks, but sort of when you're
out and about? Yeah.
around, yeah, that's when you're traveling and things, because you might not always be sort of close to a town, so just bear that in mind. Okay, so what are you doing?
Getting late, we should probably find somewhere to.
I thought you said getting
No, for
laid
that.
then.
Begin to get laid.
Right.
Yeah.
The Johnny Flash way.
Getting laid.
I didn't think I'm friends with Adalami. Yes, show me the way.
So those pigeons.
Don't do the pigeons for no reason. There's a reason.
Ladies love the pigeons.
Ladies love the pigeons. Yeah.
I just like look at you both and just rolling my eyes. Fed up of your shit. Right. Yeah. Let's find somewhere to rest for the night then. Ask around town tomorrow, I guess. About what's his face?
Definitely.
Yeah, his name is Sethek, so it's Sephek.
Thank you.
Close. I had
TH.
TH. Yeah, I
Yeah,
put
one
TH as
letter
well.
off. Damn it.
The good news
Probably
is
gonna
it's
start
easily
farming the
changeable.
Raven mod,
Easily changeable. Just
I literally all I wrote was just SE, and I was like, "You'll tell us how to spell it later."
Yeah.
I was just being really lazy.
What was the name of the inn here, by the way? Did he say?
It's
You
the Luskan Arms.
Luskan? Ooh, Luskan. Okay, that's cool. Cool reference.
hmm There's also a couple of taverns, but there's no rooms there. It's just a tavern.
So, are we
A
gonna
pub.
say that this guy has told us that that's pretty much the only place to stay then? And
We should probably ask him if there's anything going on in town, any weird stuff.
yeah,
Any murders.
We can threaten him with
Any
the pigeons again
sacrifices.
if he doesn't spill the beans.
Any bugbears? I want to ask him. Has he seen any bugbears?
Who are you asking?
Like me. The stable hand.
He just says, "No, not for a while. I mean, some have passed through in the past, but
How
not
long
since
a
the long
while?
winter. Well, I'd say at least a couple of years."
Ah. I'll walk away. Don't care.
He's rude, isn't he? Just sort of looking at Adelarmin.
You kind of get used to it, He's got his own sort of rough around the edges charm.
Yep, fair enough.
we haven't known him that long.
What was that noise? Oh, someone clip that on the stream, please.
And it was what?
Right, so are you heading
2:26:35.
to? Are you heading to the Luskan Arms?
I think so.
Okay. Right, so yeah, the Luskan Arms is sort of down, sort of a hill. It's sort of here. This is the Luskan Arms here.
Mhm.
The stable master gave you good enough directions that you could find your way there. As you open the door, it's quite a dingy place. It's definitely worn. It's been here a while, and it's not looking too good. Certainly needs repairs. A couple of you notice a few rats running about, but there's all different types of people: sailors, fishermen. They're all sort of sat there. There are a few women with them. What you can assume they are ladies of the night who work in this establishment. They aren't very attractive, missing teeth and greasy matted hair and things
How do
like
you
that.
know what we find attractive?
Yeah, it's either beholder, mate. Come on.
This is
Come on.
ticking
There's
Johnny's
more
every
than
bar.
just look to it.
Well, I would
Man,
assume
Personality.
hygiene.
We've been in the snow for weeks.
I mean, I would assume hygiene was, one of the top priorities, but fair enough.
Seeing what I carry on my
Prestidigitation can
back.
clean 5 feet cubic. Give me half an hour, they'll be spotless.
Coming in to clean the ladies.
Oh yeah.
Oh, one of them has a massive, massive wart on the end of a nose as well. Like, it is huge.
Oh, that's awesome. Fit that.
Oh, that's
I
hot.
wanna kiss
Yeah.
it.
There's a sailor there, just sort of like, a sort of dwarf sailor with a ginger beard, sat there with a sat on his knee. And she's quite large as well, large human woman.
You can tell it's after 10.
Oh, it's not. It's just after 4. Okay, so you enter in. You've got the bar at the back, and there's some tables. It's a normal-looking tavern. It's just a little bit worn. What are you doing?
I'm gonna turn to Johnny and say, you wanna do your thing? Do you think it would work here?
I
It should do.
presume thing. I just immediately shoot pigeon out my sleeve and announce Johnny Flash is here. Behold.
Go on then.
I'm gonna like start. I'm gonna whip my lute out and start playing like a little backing tune to him.
How does a backing tune go to essentially a crazy man shooting pigeons everywhere, yelling "Behold"?
It's
Hey,
got a bit
hey,
of a magical
hey.
vibe
Jingle.
to it.
Is it like a jingle?
Yeah, it's kind of like a little sort of jingle slash. You know, it sounds a little bit magician-y.
Very whimsical. I like it.
Yeah.
Well, I'll get my horn out.
We'll give you some like
Playing my horn.
backing
then.
music to your magic show.
As
Yeah,
you
we just start playing. We're jamming
Pigeons of
together
various
though.
colours, pinks and blues and yellows and reds.
as you start playing, the same dwarf with the big fat lady sat on his knee shouts, "Oi, shut that fucking racket off! Take that to Bryn if you want to play that shit." And the guy behind the bar just sort of says, "Please stop." Obviously, doesn't like the guy there. He's not talking to you, telling you to
I
stop.
thought he was talking to us.
No, he's talking to the dwarf.
Pigeon directly at the dwarf.
Be nice to guests. I've told you before. The guy behind the bar is like a quite short human male, bald. Looks like a depressed Matt Lucas.
That's a sad image. Oh, that is not
That's
an
what it
image I
looks
want to
like.
see. Matt Lucas is never
Oh,
sad.
man.
Bit prunia.
Yeah,
Like a
Oh.
little dry raisin.
that guy's got a brown apron on with holes in it and things like that. And he's just sort of sat with his chin in his, like with his head in his arms, like just hot propping it up, sighing at the back.
You just continue playing, but with more vigor and whimsy now.
The dwarf just like waves his hand and goes, "Ah," and then turns his attention back to his guest. His
Wow, I'd
black
allowed
Lady
Absolute.
friend.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys are playing music. What are you other three doing?
Is there any food?
You can always ask.
No, like, is there any food on display?
Nothing
Like,
on
like the
display.
previous. Ah,
Yeah, nothing on display.
Here's his learned his lesson. He
Steal
knows
it.
you'll just help yourself to it.
It's
I'm gonna,
it's a dirty place.
I'm gonna push past everyone and slap some coin on the table and ask for a drink.
Oh, yeah. What do you want?
Mead. Mead.
Okay. Yep. Oh, mead, no problem. You mind if it's cold?
So shrug.
So he goes in and he sort of tips a wooden tankard into a barrel and pulls out mead and hands it over to you. It's 3 copper pieces.
Lovely.
There you go. Sorry,
I'm gonna
it's
slap
cold.
a silver piece on the table and tell him to keep it coming.
He just goes, right, yeah, of course, yeah.
Drink.
So that's you sorted for the night pretty much
I'm
in terms
done.
of drink.
Yeah, knackered, so I'm gonna drink my silver pieces worth of mead. Quite a lot.
That is a lot of mead. That'll get you 3 cups.
Yeah.
So, Goza and Var, what are you doing?
I'm gonna head to the bar as well. Get drinks and food in for me and Goza.
Okay, so for both of you, that'll be 10 silver.
Right.
10 a silver piece, sorry, for food and a drink for both of you. So 1 silver piece. The bar bartender sort of looks at you with like droopy eyes. He's like, you can see he's got like bags around him, and he looks really just like he's given up on life. Do you need a room or anything?
Ooh, I don't know if it's time for that yet. We might do later on.
All right, well, let me know. I can get them ready. I'd like to get them ready in advance.
I'll ask the guys when they finish singing and dancing, and I'll be back soon, mate.
Right, okay, yeah, sure. And he sort of gets back to just sort of looking into space.
Ask him if he's seen any bugbears.
What's a bugbear?
I'm gonna point on my face. It looks like me.
Oh, no.
Okay.
No one like you.
Okay, I'm done talking with him.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, let's say that you've spent most of the sort of late afternoon here, and it's sort of getting to about 8 o'clock. You've had your fill on drinks. We'll say you've all eaten something as well. What do you want to do?
So is it late now?
Like
It's
8.
It's about 8 p.m. I mean, in terms of Icewind Dale, it starts getting late really about 6 o'clock. That's when things start to
Okay.
sort of close and things.
We could always
Well,
ask
who-
the innkeeper to see what's been going on around town. Any news? What's going on? That kind of stuff.
Okay. Yeah. So you sort of head over, and he says, "Thanks for playing that music. It was tolerable."
I'll take it.
I mean, I can use my popular demand feature and get us free lodgings and food for the night because we performed.
I would say
Unless we put on a show just before lockdown happens, kind of thing.
I would say just because of how this NPC is, just going off the book rather than like,
No worries.
I would say make a persuasion check on that, but with disadvantage.
Oh. Can add a lammy not? Have you got the you haven't got the entertainer background, do you?
No.
Fuck, it has to be me then. Okay, disadvantage, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh
it's me we're
dear.
talking about. So my rolls are.
Oh no.
I've done natural one.
Oh,
my
we're not
rolls
even
be
going to
so
stay here tonight, are we?
bad.
He just sort of looks at you and says,
No, God, please, no.
"Gonna be honest, no one will come anyway, so whatever. You can play your music, but I can't give you free lodging. Sorry."
Why are my rolls so bad today? Oh my god.
He just sort of says, "I mean, we're not even expensive, to be honest. I mean, 6 copper will get you a bed."
So poor though. 6 copper, eh?
Yeah, 6 copper's pretty cheap, isn't it, really?
I suppose so.
It includes breakfast.
Oh, lovely.
Sold.
Sold.
I hope you like rats.
Wait, what?
My axe speak will.
Oh, don't knock it till you tried it. It's not too bad.
I just like nod at him.
Just checking. Whose idea was it? Who was it who suggested we come back to the cave at night and camp out?
That's my idea.
It was your idea.
Oh yeah, we doing that?
Oh
So
yeah, I
that's
forgot
what I
we
was
were gonna
gonna.
do
That's what I
that.
was
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
say. As Bok, you can turn and go. I don't want to wear this without sounding like a retard. Uh, Bok says, why, why should go back to the cave and camp out as the dwarf suggested.
Oh yeah, that's a good call. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, we've got
We'll
tents
have to
and stuff,
pass something
so
up
we
for
could,
the
we
night,
could
I
do it.
suppose.
We've got a bit more information now, though, don't we? We know he's not been around for a few weeks. Should we
That's
ask
a good
around
point.
at the bar first, see if they heard of Sefek? Know where he is?
He was last the last heard that he was in Bryn Shander. So I don't know if it's worth us going to Bryn Shander and then
Oh.
camping out at the cave, or
But you can try and learn and see if there's any habits or anything like that. This guy might.
Considering
You,
it's
sir.
8 o'clock at night and James is saying it gets dark at 6 in Icewind Dale,
Yeah.
yeah.
it's probably best not to travel at this time.
If it's already dark, then yeah, I think I'd agree with that.
So the bartender actually overhears this conversation and says, "Oh, are you talking about those murders?"
Yeah,
Uh,
do you know anything about them?
Yeah, we had a couple here about a week ago. Terrible thing, really. Sort of dagger made of ice, right in the heart.
Yeah, that's the one we're talking about too.
Yeah, we had two murders about a week ago. A shame, really. Just two kids, really, teenagers, both killed, left in the middle of the street in the middle of the night. By the time anyone saw them, they'd been frozen solid.
does anyone know why they were killed?
No, as far as we can tell, I mean, they weren't the best of kids, troublemakers. They never did anything that warranted that.
Have you any idea who did it?
Well, we've not really, but around the time that those murders had happened, there was a traveling merchant shop that was in town.
Right.
And they left not long after the murders.
Do
get
you
the
have
name
like
of
the
this
names of
merchant?
any of these guys?
Well, the name of the shop is sort of leaving me. I never really bothered. I don't really go out much. I don't really see the point. It's so cold, and I don't think there's any chance of us having another summer. No, I don't really go out much, but it might be worth checking in with the town speaker in the morning. His name's North. He actually lives here, but he does sort of turn away quite early, so best not disturb him at this time.
Does the name Sefek mean anything to you?
Sefek. Ooh. It sounds familiar. Maybe one of the merchant's helpers?
But I want to speak to this North fellow in the morning then. You mentioned he lives here. Could you leave a note for him to get in touch with us? Or where's the best place to get hold of him?
Oh, here. He's usually knocking about during the day. He stays in the largest suite, so he lives in this tavern.
Turn to the rest of the group. I guess we suppose stay the night and speak to this North fellow then.
It was Torgs.
Orcs, you
That was
say?
the name of the traveling merchant, Torgs.
Anything they sell in particular, or do you never?
It was
Not too
mostly
sure.
things like strange elixirs and potions, things like that.
Potion master. Give me
Potions
your
are not-
strongest potion.
You're not ready for my strongest potion.
Well,
Travelling
thank you
group
for
of
the
Tyrion.
information. Been very
We never
useful.
called your name, sir.
Owen. Owen Tarsenal. Not like the football team. There's a T on the end.
Today has been quite a thrilling day. I suppose we should head to bed and rest up.
I think so. I think that's a good idea. I would like to head to bed.
Any rules
fine.
we should know about our time in Targos? Anything like Bremen, where no heat allowed or anything like that? Anything we should know?
Oh, there's a lottery. We're actually running the lottery tomorrow.
Convenient. So you don't sacrifice heat so we can have a nice warm sleep for a change?
Yeah, we keep the fire on all night. There should be, your rooms should be warm enough with the fire down here.
Already like this
You
place
added
way more than
through.
Bremen.
But yeah, there'll be 6 copper each for a room. Well, 6 copper per room. There's 2 beds in each room.
Perfect. I have no problem sharing a room. Who's going to be bunking with Bok then?
I'm going with Bark.
Bunking with Bark.
I'm gonna be awake. Well, not awake. I'm gonna be meditating, so I'll be kind of. I won't even necessarily need a room, but obviously
You can just
I
chill
guess
in
we're
front of
gonna
the
be
fire,
having-
nice and cozy downstairs.
Yeah. But I guess there's gonna need to be 3 rooms anyway, so I'll go with whoever.
You could be with Bok then if you there's anything strange. You could always leave.
Stream.
Fine. I don't know.
I don't mind
I
staying
saw
with
what you
Bark.
did to that man.
It's really
no.
funny. Everyone hates, yeah.
Who's staying with Smelly Bark?
It's not hate. It's more like
Fishy.
terrified.
Fishy.
That too. Yeah, he just smells
Fishy
fish.
Bok.
Yes.
Exactly. He stinks of fish. There you go.
And human flesh apparently now.
Tasty flesh.
I don't smell like human flesh, do I? Do I?
Cleaved a man in half.
I suppose I'm a bit mucky. Right, yeah. I'm just gonna chug down my meadsy, and see where the night takes me. Probably to bed when I get tired. I wasn't really in that conversation, so I don't know what you guys took away from chat. I was just drinking.
We'll explain it in the morning for you, Bok.
Thank you.
Okay, so are you all heading to bed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
These potions, the potions thing is making me laugh.
Yeah, I got distracted by the
Yeah, I keep getting.
So, you all head to bed. The beds are not very comfortable, a little bit itchy, but the room is quite warm, which is something you've not had in about, I would probably say, a few weeks.
The bed's big enough for me and goes up.
Well, your feet will sort of stick on the end, but you make it work.
Well, you curl up into a little cat ball, don't you, Dudley? So it's alright.
As night comes to a close, you start to hear that noise you heard on the first night in Targos. That singing. It's sort of eerie, almost sounds like whales singing in the atmosphere, and it sort of echoes. And by now, you know from speaking to people and things like that that is Ariel, the Frostmaiden, casting her spell to prevent the sun from rising the next morning. And that's where we will end tonight's session.
Awesome.
Woo!
Hey.
Nice.
Yeah.
I got
Really
proper
good
leads there.
session.
It was very fun.
Yeah,
You
I
guys
really
are
enjoyed
terrifying combat, and I'm just there like, I'll do
Same.
6 points of damage. To the point I was like, yeah, I'm not useful here. I'm just gonna go get my axe peak just to make sure I get something out of this combat.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, bardic inspiration can help people out on attack rolls and stuff. Natural 20s all round. That's like, fucking, I'll keep it to myself then.
So I ran that in the encounter builder,
amazing.
and it said that fight was very hard.
Wow.
There's a
That
lot.
guy had so much HP though.
Yeah.
I suppose it didn't really account for the fact that Doug basically insta-gibbed one of them. And
I was gonna say, yeah, as soon as you told me that you saw something, I was like, well, I'm going. I'm gonna go see it.
Go say hello.
I was like, yeah, I want to say,
It rolled so low on its perception. It rolled like I think it was like a natural 3 on perception, so it was like
Aw.
not seeing you.
Even Ben in chat is saying like, we yeah, that should have been a very hard encounter. Very
Yeah,
hard.
the rolls
Especially with
were
3 attacks on that
ridiculous.
boss, it's like Jesus, I could have downed anyone.
Yeah, that would have just killed me.
Yeah,
I
that would have
love
insta
that,
downed me that 12 damage.
I love that we just kept getting the natural 20s. I was
It
like,
was
man.
4 nat 20s in that fight.
My God.
Yeah, all on that one enemy. Unreal.
No. One of them Goza outright killed one of the other guys.
Oh
so
yeah, he
20.
did. Yeah.
Yeah, goes a nat
Not
20
even
to
just a
one
nat
guy.
20s. There was max
Adriel,
damage
nat
on a lot
20,
of rolls as well.
another one with fire. And then didn't you got max damage with your great axe that just wrecked someone as well from right?
Yes, it was on the second strike. The first strike I surprise attacked, which still did quite a bit of damage. I think it was 9 damage, and then the second attack was over 12 damage or something. So
Amazing.
yeah, come up.
It was just amazing.
You will get a long rest as well.
Yay.
Cool.
Hey. I can do spells again.
Also, how fucking cool is my
It's
my
such a cool
wildfire
mechanic.
spirit?
It's
I'm
so
so
cool.
excited.
Fireball.
I'm really
It's
sad.
a really
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
I really liked the class, but my character kind of died, so
Oh yeah,
it's like, oh well.
fair enough. Yeah, I was I was like super excited to use it, and then when it came around to using it, I was like, actually, I don't actually know how this kind of actually works, but
Yeah.
yeah, we'll get there. It was well good. You can just do all my fighting for me.
I think I might need to ramp up the difficulty there. I keep forgetting we've got 2 tanks.
You definitely need to. I
Yeah.
learned the lesson in Dragon Heist.
Yeah. I mean,
When
we've
you
got
think
2 tanks,
when you
so-
think you haven't got enough things, put another 2 or 3 enemies in.
Yeah.
When I saw 3 bandits initially, because I didn't see the captain, I was sort of
I was
like,
like, oh,
"That's
this is
not that
easy
many."
peasy. I was like,
yeah.
oh, magic missile's
I
gonna
would've-
take one out.
If it
Bear
were a
in
Dragon
mind-
Heist situation, I probably would have just doubled it and did 6 bandits and the leader.
Bear in mind the leader had 65 health,
Yeah,
and he had
it's quite a lot.
multi-attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's true. Quite big, but
So-
1 against 6 is still pretty hefty. I don't know.
All the difficulty
I-
there is like if
I
you only have
thought
one
he would at
tank and he
least
downs him
down
straight
someone.
away, you're in a lot of trouble.
Yeah. Well, that's what I thought would happen. I thought someone's going to get downed. But yeah, just the
might
nat
have,
20s in ranged attacks before he even got there.
Could have been
amazing.
just distance, and yeah, the nat 20s, because he was quite far away when all his friends were killed.
Well, I did that on purpose. I wanted him across the river
Yeah,
Um,
no, it's fine. I'm just,
because he was guarding other loot,
yeah.
which he didn't really go and investigate the cart
yeah,
that
we
was
didn't
there.
Yeah, I
wait,
was
no.
thinking about that, but we just went. So,
Yeah.
Got what we needed. The X-Peaks running away kind of sidetracked us, I think.
oh yeah, whoops.
Because they're the priority. We can't really traverse Icewind Dale without them, so we're like, fuck, we need to get them back.
I'll be honest,
That was a really good session, though.
I love playing bot best.
Bok's a really cool character, and I'm really,
Yes.
really excited to sort of take his character development further. Because I've already made done like the base backstories of
Yeah.
all of you, like all of the characters. I already know what's going to be happening with all of you. So I'm really, really excited to sort of take them further.
It's been really that was a really good session.
It was well good.
And yeah, it was fun to get a fight in. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, well,
Good.
when you didn't go for the side quest, I sort of prepared prior to have a random encounter thrown in just in case that you didn't do that, just to give you some XP. Well,
Well, because I was thinking like I still want to do the side quest, but I was thinking like a later type thing.
yeah.
But, you know,
Well, the
that's
point
good.
the point of the side quest, I was trying to make a point of the side quest was to level you up so that you were leveled enough to take on Sethek. Now you know his name. Oh. So just in
Access to
case it
Ice
goes
Knife, you could
different
be very-
directions.
yeah, you can be very scary if he has access to Ice Knife or something like that.
Uh-oh.
So you'll find out, won't you?
Yeah. I'm gonna close off the stream there. I think Rich actually got a clip of that sound, so I'll listen
Yeah.
to that.
Did they?
I listened to it. Yeah, it's
People
very
out there,
funny.
Is it? I'll
Since
play
that
it with the
master's
streamers to
board.
hear it again.
Oh, isn't Dalmas? Oh my god.
Fair enough. They
We
came out
haven't
of
known him that
nowhere.
long.
Fair enough.
I just heard it right at the end. Oh god. Right. I'll close off the stream there, finish off the recording, so I'll play some ads at the end of it and stuff as well, but I'll be back after the ad stuff. So.
I mean, I can't see the ads, so I'm probably
Yeah,
just gonna
exactly.
close the stream.
That's right. Right. I'll talk to you guys in a bit.
No worries.
Bye.
Yeah.
Just gonna play some ads just to finish off the stream there. Get that grand total like 4 cents or something, but every penny counts. Oh, if you guys want to stick around and watch the ads, go for it. If not, no worries. We'll be back tomorrow with Chris Estrade. So yeah, if you want to tune in, watch that session, go for it. I'm gonna close off a stream and maybe do some Phasmophobia in a bit, depending on what people are doing. But yeah, I'll catch you guys definitely tomorrow at the very least. Bye.